I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought?
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.
What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I'm back with another video, another live stream, and today is going to be monumental because it's all about the console wars. Now, here's the thing. I know what people are going to say. They're going to have all these reasons, all these excuses. All I'm talking about is the console wars, meaning my definition of console wars, or my definition of a fanboy, is someone who likes a product or service or a team so much they lack logic. So, mainly this is for fanboys, okay? So if you get triggered, you're just showing your colors that you're a fanboy. So today, I wanted to dedicate a whole show to Xbox. Now, I don't think today's going to be as long. After the show, I'm doing something new. So I'm going to shut the show down a little early, or we'll do it for like 2.5 hours, I guess. And then I'm going to be on Vet's channel. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to be like his co-host. But the crazy thing is, he keeps saying, oh, you're soft. You got soft. You're not the old cowboy. So I'll let you guys know now. My channel, dude, I don't want no beef. I don't want problems. I know people get mad sometimes when some people are on my channel and they say stuff, but I like freedom. I like people being able to say whatever they want. That's just me, right, as a person. I don't like to censor people, and I feel like we're all adults. So if you don't like something someone's saying, ignore them or leave the situation. But for me, I don't really want to spark the fires of blah blah blah, right? And I feel like console wars are stupid. I'm not gonna get so crazy into it. But there was a time where I was all about that smoke. So today on Vet Stream, I am going to be the old cowboy, and I'm gonna be about that smoke. And you know me, I used to name drop. People are like, oh, I don't think it's cool to name drop. I used to be like, bro, just name drop so you get it out there. Like, why not? So, yeah, we're gonna have a good time on Vet Stream, but it's gonna be crazy. But I'm like, look, my content isn't what it used to be, like a little wild and provocative, right, and crazy. But I said, you know what? I'll go over to your channel and I'll be the old me, since you want me to pull it out so much. What does that mean? I don't know. We're just going to talk trash, fanboy stuff, blah, blah, blah. You know, people are in the chat talking smack. We're going to get crazy. Anyway, with that being said, as far as over here, and that will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So I'll add the link in the chat so people could go over there. But as far as today's show go, listen, I feel like this is really important. And I made my video earlier, so if you didn't see it, make sure to check it out. But there have been people who have been waiting their whole life. There have been people who have been waiting their whole gamer life. There have been people who have been in this trenches called the console wars with Xbox versus PlayStation. PlayStation versus Xbox. And finally, it's over. Now, anybody who thinks the console war isn't over, I got some choice words for you. But as two brands going against each other, and especially two brands that started off having exclusive content, so that's what you got to think that's important. For one brand to put their content on another brand, on that opposing brand, they submitted, right? And so that's where we're at today, right? Xbox, to me, as a brand, again, in the console wars, because I know people want to be like, Xbox ain't died, Xbox still alive, and I agree. I'm not one of the people that like to use the word and the term dead, but as the console wars, Xbox died. So, with that being said, we're going to get into this this show. If you're new to the channel, I do gaming, vlogging, podcasts, movie reviews, product reviews. I've been vlogging my life. Every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day is on this channel since 2011, even my honeymoon in Mexico swimming with sharks. So that's what the channel is about. I do a bunch of different things, but the vlogging is a big part of it. I've been vlogging, you know, I got my kids, little kids. Now some of my daughters got their own kids. So, you know, my channel means a lot to me because it's kind of like, you know, it's the history of my life, you know, my kids and stuff, and my marriage. So, I mean, I've been streaming before I've been vlogging before I was married. So, you know, my wedding's on here. So, it's pretty cool. But, you know, not everything's for everybody. So, every piece of my content is in a playlist. So, if you're on here just for the one-take videos where I'm just kind of like giving my thoughts, check that out, right? If you're here for just the podcast every Tuesday, here we go, right? If you're just here for my movie reviews, have at it. So, you know, so much content. But with that being said, I'm going to grab a chair. I hope you grab a chair. And, all right, this came off. But let's get this party started. So first things first, let me see what's up say what's up to the people in the comments before the train leaves the station. So my man TPG is in the back. So what's up, chat? FCat said, where's the link? Let me see. TPG said, we are live. FCat said, facts. And let me see. Clever Neos. Neos, you need to change your name from Clever. But he said, what up, OG? Vet said, they're dumb. And Vet said, rest in peace, Xbox. 50 Trey is laughing. FCat said, if Xbox is Windows, I just got an update, and now I have to restart my PC. Let me see. And then FCAT said, be right back, because I guess he's restarting his PC. And Vet is laughing. And then Gabriel Live Studios in the building said, too bad I can't debate with you, but I'm at work. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, man, anytime you want to come on, definitely come on. I thought I had my, you know what? Let me get, my bad. I thought I had my glasses case so I could clean my glasses. You know what? I'll use one of these. Haven't wiped it down in a while. Guys, I don't know what to eat today for dinner, man. My wife keeps saying, what should we eat? What should we eat? I don't know. We eat out every day. She was like, should I make macaroni and cheese? I'm like, hell no. I don't want to eat nothing from home. I want fast food or whatever. That's why I'm getting fat. Listen, I moved to Florida, man. Some people be like, oh, you're like pre-retired. I still work, but I feel like I'm pre-retired. I work from home. Man, I go to eat out every day. I don't have little kids anymore. Like, I'm just living life. But I appreciate you guys popping in, and I hope we have a good, fun show. And also make sure you go. It's pretty much the after party. Make sure you check out Vet's show today, because it's going to be wild. All right. I dropped this. Remember, they had the movie of Borderlands. And so I ended up picking that up from the movies. Didn't go see Borderlands because I don't care about Borderlands. But they was giving those away. So I grabbed one. And I don't even use it for anything. I'll figure something out. All right, anyway. Let's see. Vet said we're having Subway. Ooh, you know what? I should tell my wife that Subway has some really good cheesesteaks, actually. I should tell her that. Give me a moment. I'm looking up something I might want to put on the stream. You know what? Maybe I should do that. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me see what Neo said. He said, Vet, you have a subscription service, but then talk to, hold on. So you have a subscription service, but it then talk until then shut your brony up. It says subscription service, you mean the ones I promote and the ones you just signed up for. Damn. All right. Let me do one thing. I want to pull up my YouTube channel. Guys, I got a virus too on my computer. So it keeps coming up as searchcom.com every time, you know, my browser comes up. It's pretty annoying. But it's what it is. All right, so also I'm gonna let anybody could join today. So just remember that's how we do it. Anybody could jump in and join. So let me go to my channel, and I'm gonna click on search, and I'm gonna put in Xbox, and I want to see all the different things that I've talked about for Xbox. So PlayStation officially beat Xbox, obviously. Keeping it real with the Cowboy, the one we're doing right now. Xbox as a brand is dead. Okay, yeah, that was the other day. Xbox games equal awful versus PlayStation games equals amazing. Ooh, that was 3 years ago. Let me see. Sour Blow versus Cowboy. Xbox Series X is great for old games. Every game on Game Pass and more. Let me see. MGX Pro Xbox version. I got that. Let me see. Xbox just changed the game in cloud gaming. Xbox is the new Sega and are now a Sega fanboy. And you are now a Sega fanboy. That was 2 years ago. Let me see. Microsoft to sell Xbox. Okay. Let me see. Best game on Xbox is Vampire Survivor. Keeping it real with the Cowboy. Is Xbox really over? Call of Duty versus Battlefield and more. That was 2 weeks ago. Would you buy the next Xbox? This was 2 years ago, and this was talking about Doc Dart. Let me see. Microsoft, Xbox, it's over. That was 2 years ago. Dude, there's so many times what I want to pull up that I thought Xbox was, well, you know, as a funny joke, we thought Xbox was over. But look again, right? 2 years ago, Sony won. Microsoft says Xbox games suck compared to PlayStation games. Xbox had so much bad press. I don't want you guys to be just thinking like, oh, I'm just, making stuff up. They really did have a lot of bad press, man. Let me see. Xbox can't make great games. 2022 is Xbox worst year and $70 games. Xbox is the new Stadia, and Stadia lived longer than Xbox fans. This is why Microsoft giving out deals will hurt Xbox. 2 years ago. Xbox Showcase 2023 is a C. And here's why. Xbox player upset. Xbox and Game Pass will never have a game as good as God of War Ragnarok. Damn. Okay. Xbox has spoiled gamers. Response to Doc Dark. That's 2 years ago. If you say ROG Xbox Ally X is a scam, you're dumb. Xbox refugees. Oh man, the absolute best combo in gaming, which was supposed to be Game Pass and GameFly. 30 minutes with Loso Banks. Xbox on GFN. Let me see. Xbox refugees. Did 2022 kill Xbox content creators? So you know what's crazy? So it is 2025 now, but you know how so many content creators did jump over to PC from Xbox? You got to think about it, though. I made a video 2 years ago saying, did 2022 kill Xbox content creators? And if you guys go back and see it, look, on that picture, I got Doc Dark, I got Frogboy X, and I got TK9. 3 different people was diehard Xbox people, and they left. Are there any Xbox fanboys left? Microsoft blocked. Xbox extends a showcase. All publishers don't like Game Pass. Let me see. Sacrifice one. PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox. Microsoft stops making Xbox Ones. What will Doc Dark say? Let's see. This has Xbox promises no CG trailers. Xbox games go to PlayStation. That was a year ago. Phil Spencer says Xbox lost the console war. If you say the ROG Ally, yeah, all right. Why is that coming up again? Okay, I think. Let me see. Okay, Xbox raising their prices. Let me see. Xbox down yet again. Microsoft making deals with everyone. But yeah, guys, look, I just got a lot of videos that I made over the years about Xbox. And yeah. So anyways, with that being said, let me get you guys in the chat. Let me see. My man Mike is in the building. Mike, I call you Cowboy. Okay, JD's in the building. Talking about these ponies. This pony's about to run wild. Listen, this is the day for ponies to, get excited. I want to personally make a show where the galloping can commence. I mean, I would love for one of the Xbox diehards to actually come on today. I want somebody like Cubini or somebody like Doc Dark or somebody to come in and express their feelings. Do they not think? And again, guys, I'm only talking about console wars, right? So the thing is, obviously console wars doesn't really matter, right? Let's just be real, right? It doesn't really matter. But the question is, did Xbox lose the console war? And they did. They absolutely lost the console war. There is no way to look around it. They lost the console wars. Period. Done. That's it. Okay? That's it. You can't say anything else. Listen, imagine if you had a war, right? And imagine if the side that lost, they came to the side that won and hand over all their stuff. Here, you guys beat us, so, here, take all of our stuff. We submit, we surrender. That's what happened. The knee was bent. The white flag was waved. It's over. And after today, I feel like I don't really want to even keep getting. Oh, my mom's calling me. Can't answer. After today, I don't really want to even get into this console war stuff because there is no console war. Nintendo can't compete with PlayStation. Xbox conceded to PlayStation. They bent the knee. PC isn't a console. That's it. And PC don't have no damn games anyway. So they can't compete. PlayStation is the unanimous king of video games. Period. Bar none. That's it. Everybody you know who was an Xbox fan, they playing on PlayStation. Everybody who has a high-end PC, they own a PlayStation. Or they want one. Or they can't wait for PlayStation games to come there. It's over. All right. Let me see. Neo said, signed up for, bro. I tried that S for free for the 10th time. Nothing special. Oh, what are you talking about? GFN? JD. Let's go, JD. Got a combo. Not a pony, huh? All them show titles. Hey, listen, man. You know, today is the day. I'm going to be galloping today. Today is the day. And I've been a long life PlayStation fan since the beginning. All right? That was me. And I always said PlayStation was better than Xbox when I wasn't on Xbox. So, but I knew. Think about it. I took a 3-year break from PlayStation to go off to be a cloud gamer. And when I came back, I jumped right back in the saddle into the PlayStation kingdom. The shots was fired at Microsoft Xbox from then because I knew that even 12 teraflops wasn't going to stop the PlayStation 5's 10.28 teraflops. Listen, PlayStation shut the game down. And we get to celebrate. I don't care if anybody is mad that's an Xbox fan. You didn't win the war. If you won the war, you get to champion around and run around and talk about you're the best. But you're not the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep us down. Excuse me. So, listen. Anybody coming up in this chat, if you got problems with listening to PlayStation being the best, everybody duck down. Shots gonna be fired because today is the day that my is ushering in the greatness, the epicness of the blue brand. Is it blue? Is it white? Is it black? I don't know. But whatever color PlayStation's is, today I am saying that they get the chair. Think about it. Imagine if the Cowboys finally beat the Eagles. Somebody can be like, bro, you can't be cheering and shouting. No, the Cowboys going to be cheering and shouting. Wait, I think they did beat the Eagles a couple weeks ago. But guess what? People were cheering and shouting. It's the same thing in gaming. If you was a PlayStation fan, I need you to stand with me. I need you to raise up. I need you to look at yourself and say, we beat Xbox. We defeated Xbox. Today is your day that you stood and held the line against the enemy, the green bandits, the green rats as some call them. You held the line because you are the winners. And history is always about the victor. It's not about the losers. Purple Haze told you the best. She said no one likes a loser. No one likes a loser. You see these guns? Welcome to the gun show. And their feud with PlayStation. Their feud with PlayStation Energy. Let's go. Their feud with PlayStation Energy. Let's go. Okay, let me sit back in my chair and I think my man Beth just hit me with the membership. He just donated. Oh man, big vet energy. All right, hold on. Let me go in order and get down to there. So, they some refugees now. 50 said JD. 100. What's up, 50? What's up, brother? Let me see. Gallup, you guys deserve it. Let me see. Heading home, trying to hop on the show. Come on, bro. You got to get on the show today. I'm 2-0. I told them about Stadia. Ah, damn. And then told them about Xbox. You know what? Listen, I had to give it up. I became a Stadia guy. I didn't go down with the ship though. That's the difference. I ain't go down with the ship, right? So when I was a Stadia fan, Stadia pissed me off because Stadia stopped bringing the games that I liked. And somebody said, well, you're a wrestling fan, so what you gonna do when Stadia don't get WWE? I said, bro, Stadia don't get WWE, we gonna have some problems. Stadia didn't get WWE, so I said, all right, let me hold out a little bit, see if they got it. A month went by, I said, nah. And I ran down to my local GameStop and bought a PlayStation 5. So I was 2 years late to the party, but I need those games. So you might ask, why didn't you get an Xbox? Why didn't you get a PC? Why didn't you get a Nintendo? Well, I'll say this. Here's the beauty and power of a PlayStation. When you're in the PlayStation Nation, you get to play every type of station. I almost made that rhyme. If you're in the PlayStation Nation, you get to play every type of sensation and every type of creation because everybody be hating. Ooh. All right, so listen. This is the beauty of PlayStation, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. And let's give a shout out to Vet. We're going to circle back to that, but thank you, Vet. Give it up. Give it up. Oh, Neos. Give it up. Man, listen, guys, I do this because I love to do this because I'm a clown and I wear a cowboy hat and I like to have fun. But I do this because you guys are nothing less than epic and you guys show up and we ride together. Because today, the PlayStation community, we will dine together. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. All right, now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So let's say you're watching the Game of the Year Awards. We ain't going to get into how many games that the PlayStation 1 is Game of the Year. But let's just say you're watching the Game of the Year Awards. And you're just minding your business. You're watching. And you see a cool trailer. You say, damn, that trailer looks dope. 9 times out of 10, that mother trailer is for PlayStation. There's a good percentage that game will also come to Xbox. Not as high as PlayStation, because chances are, if it's a cool looking game, it was a PlayStation game. Now, when you see that cool trailer, nothing in your damn brain thinks it's coming to the Switch. You look at that game and be like, man, that looks cool. Can't be on the Switch. Can't be on the Switch. All right. You see that cool game and you think it might be on PC if I steal it. It might be on PC maybe 2 years from now. That's what comes to your mind when a hot game comes out. A AAA banger. A game that looks like it defines gravity. PlayStation. All right, let me get down there. So, let me see. Oh, no, I love Xbox. You know, today ain't your day, buddy. Acknowledge me. Guys, put your ones up for Ron Slusher. All right? Yo, Vet, you still had a couple of them Vet bucks left over, I see. LOL, what up, Ron? Drop the link. I'm dropping the link, man. Give me a break. Let me see. Where's my invite? It's coming. I just wanted to run my mouth a little bit. Xbox ain't got the tools and the time, Cowboy. It's over. One to Escape has become a member. What? Yeah, PlayStation is kind of better than Xbox. I do have a PlayStation 2. He got a PlayStation 2. He got not a PlayStation 2, but he also has a PlayStation, okay? And if you had a PlayStation 2, cool, but just saying. All right, so bam, right there. Vet Cloud Gaming just became a member. All right? Now, Vet Rage Gaming waiting. You coming, bro? I'm about to shoot that thing. Vet gifted 10 memberships. Keelan Blood received a gift from Vet. Obi Rose received a gift from Vet. 10 channel members was donated. ISO received a gift from Vet. Lion got like 80,000 gifts, bro. Every time there's a membership going out, Lion gets a membership. It's wild. Zelik got a membership. Ambi got a membership. Jason got a membership. Monkey Boy got a membership. Oh, where's he at? Phoenix got a membership. Sean Parker got a membership. Lion's in the building. Let's go and drop the damn link. I'm coming. All right, let's give 10 more memberships. Man, you guys are wilding. I'm about to sound like Lono. Coming in hot. I got another membership. Neil has a membership. Look at that person has a membership. Coming in hot, coming in membership. Oh my God, I'm doing better than Twitter. Oh my God, you guys are killing Rumble. Look over here. Oh my God, look. Oh wow. Oh, YouTube is up. Wait. Oh, Twitch, you guys over there. Twitch is doing pretty good. Can we get another one? Can we reach the top? Oh my God. Oh, look, the real Ariel has also become a member. This is wild. Vet gifted another 10. Let's go. Tony got a membership. TPG got a membership. Clever Neil's got a membership. I don't want him to have a membership to my channel. All right. Ron got a membership. Ricky got a membership. He said, wow. This is how we used to do back in the day, man. The vet bucks used to be going. Wilson got a membership. Patrick got a membership. Mr. Byron Plays got a membership. Byron, you were supposed to be my stepson. You're supposed to marry my daughter, and you didn't make it happen. Houston got a membership. Look at that, Gamer Studios. You now have a membership. Shout out to Vet. Definitely. JD said, you weren't the one calling Stadia. That was me. And Vet, whoa. First of all, when that crazy rumor came out that Stadia was ending, FCAT was the one that brought that up, and we did it here on my show live. You know what happened? Everybody hated me. I can't believe you said Stadia's going to die. I said, whoa, calm down. Guess what? Stadia did die. Now, remember, I left Stadia way before that. Listen, I left Stadia. Remember, I bought a PlayStation 5, I think in May. The announcement that Stadia was dying was in June, and Stadia actually made the official announcement in September, and then Stadia actually closed in January. So I was already back to PlayStation, my winning ways. I was back to PlayStation in my winning days. I came back to PlayStation because it's the only way to play. And you losers on Xbox, you never will forget the day. Because PlayStation is the only way. PlayStation is the way to play. PlayStation, if you not, you're gay. Cause PlayStation got the epic flavor. PlayStation is the only way. PlayStation, it will save the day. PlayStation, if you're not, you're gay. PlayStation, only kids play Nintendo Switch. All right, now let's get through the show. All right, so rest in peace, Xbox Maker's in the building. Maker been saying rest in peace to Xbox for so long. Xbox finally died in the grave and it's over. I'm telling you, if you are an Xbox fan, you need to leave this channel because the roasting isn't even started yet because everybody didn't even get on the panel yet, but it's going down. All right, now, damn right. Maker said, you're going to join my podcast this evening? Oh, yeah, Vet said you're going to join this podcast this evening. Let me see. It's something that I like about Xbox better than PlayStation, and something I like about PlayStation better. I also has a PC. That's cool, man. You're well-rounded. You're set. All right, let me see. Nelson got a I was about to say a pony. Nelson got gifted a membership. Maker said probably not. Miguel got gifted a membership. Let's go. Rich got gifted a membership. 1-2 Escape got gifted a membership. Tofu got gifted a membership. Joe got gifted a membership. We'll be pretty busy. Maker, you ain't busy. Stop playing. Geek the Sneak got gifted a membership. K Jones got gifted a membership. The Real Ariel got gifted a membership. Clever Neos. Look, now he can use the guys. I'm gonna get to that. Just hold on. Neil got gifted a membership. Let me see. Look, you're in here chatting with us. You got gifted a membership. All right.
Let's see. Vet said going all out like Oprah Winfrey. Oh man. Let me see. You get a membership. 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 But if you're an Xbox guy, I'm ripping that goddamn membership up because you got bad decision-making skills. All right, let me see. Can we please get the link? This mother effer running a 30-minute promo. Know your role and shut your mouth, TPG. Shut your mouth. You Rudy Poo can't jabroni. All right, so let me see. 30 memberships. Boom. Damn, that's Vet. You are wild for that one. Member squad. Let's go. Is he about to shout out 30 gifted memberships? Listen, I want to shout everybody out, man. All right. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Put your ones up. Vet remind maker. LOL. Nah, me and Vet called it first before everyone else. That's a lie. No, listen, you know who called it before everybody else? Duncan did. That hater. 5-0 Trey celebrates 33 months of memberships. Respect that, PS Nation, for today. I was wrong. Now, here's what's cool. This is what I do. My guy Murder is my boy, a.k.a. 5-0 Trey Game. And I said, I am buying Arc Raiders just to rock with you, man. And I was on the fence with that game. But my guy is getting Arc Raiders, so I'm getting Arc Raiders. We're going to ride. I think that comes out, what, tomorrow, right? No, Thursday, 30th. Mortal Kombat comes out on Thursday. An RPS podcast. Ray was crying the whole time over Stadia. Ray was, but you didn't call for it. Yo, yeah, Ray was crying. Yo, Ray just fell asleep the other day and hit his head. Yo, Ray was crying. LOL. I was calling it. Was winding down like a year before the announcement. As soon as NBA 2K didn't come, well, listen, when WWE 2K didn't come, I was like, hey, good God, my stream is going to start before he brings us on the show. I'm coming, man. I'm coming. Don't let me grab my receipts. Team Luna. Ron is always Team Luna. Dude, the new Keith video, OMG, we are watching it. Yeah, I gotta I seen it. I didn't watch it, but I seen it. Yo, Wilson! He said, funny you say Xbox is dead. My Game Pass has been down half of today. Oh, damn. Wow. I'm just saying the console wars, man. Duncan didn't have the date I did. Well, remember, on my show, Duncan, I made him give me a date, and his date was wrong. All right. So with that being said, I am going to open it up to any guests. You guys know how it goes. Anybody and their mom could jump on the show. Just get on. Listen, today is wild. So if you want to get wild, you want to scream and curse and throw chairs, today is the day. We getting wild for the night. But it doesn't end at this show. Because after this show, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to that show live. And the old cowboy will be back. You think I'm riling up right now? I'm going to go over there. I'm going to flip some birds. And I'm going to name call. And I'm going to go crazy. If anybody bring anything up ever on that show, today is the day that I'm going all in. If you be like, I heard it was some drama. Mother effer, it was some drama. And this is what I'm saying. But over here, I'll be a little bit more chill. But if you come after this show over the vets, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in. And I'm going to go hard. All right. So here's the link to join. To join the show. What the hell did I just hit? Whoops. I just hit something. Okay. To join the show. Here's the link. But before I put that link out, for all you guys that did join the membership, I appreciate it, and I got this video for you. What's going on, guys? I want to welcome you to something very special, the And Now Your Mama Knows All-Purpose Champions. And what that is a membership for the channel. It's $2.99 a month, and with $2.99 a month, you will get virtual videos. That's right, guys. What I'm doing is something different that no one else is doing. So for that $2.99, if you have any type of business, anything you sell, anything you want to promote, whether it's a YouTube channel, a social media page, I will make a custom video specifically for you, and I'll be illustrating everything that you tell me to. I'll add links to the video. It's going to be in a playlist, and that way it'll literally be your own personal advertisement. Also, guys, we're going to be doing member shout outs. So the people who are members, if you're an all-purpose champion, I'm going to have your name all over. I'm going to announce your name in multiple videos. Don't worry, guys. The world will know that you are an all-purpose champion. Something I also want to do, guys, that's going to be awesome and monumental is I'm going to have early access to videos. That's right. If you're an all-purpose champion, you'll be able to watch certain videos before anybody else. Also, guys, I have emojis and badges. And the cool thing about the badges are the longer you become an all-purpose champion, guys, you get the upgrade from badges to badges to badges. So you can show everyone else your cool badges and why you're an all-purpose champion. Well, guys, thank you. And I know you all can't wait to rush out and become a Now Your Mama Knows all-purpose champion. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
All right, guys, thanks for watching that. So what I want to do though, real quick, and I swear I'm bringing everybody in. I'm trying to pull up. That's not what I want to pull up. I want to pull up. Give me a moment. I want to pull up. Is it this? Yeah. So I just want to shine some light a little bit on some of the people who been members for a very long time. I'm trying to do it in order of damn it, how do I do it? All right, so let me do last updated. No, joined, rejoined. Let's do join. Damn, why can't it go in the other direction? All right, anyway, but I just want to, there's some people who man, they like Josh and Chloe, 31 months. Wilson, 3 months. Hold up. I just cut people off. Hold on. Just want to give a shout out, man, because you guys don't have to donate. And I don't even ask. Like, I barely even mention it. But I do appreciate it, All right, so here we go. So, look, we got somebody on here for 48 months. This thing is annoying because it keeps moving. But hey, how do I get this thing to stay? Let me see something. I got it on 100. Let me put on 50. Okay, so 50. Is it gonna move? Yeah. All right, this is stupid. But anyway, man, it's just cool. Some people have been channel members for a very long time, and I appreciate the support. And so, Vet, I definitely appreciate you, for donating some memberships. And the cool thing is, yeah, I do have a bunch of stuff. Now, I did stop the virtual videos because I feel like it was something I was doing and people just, nobody really watched them. And I feel like it was kind of like I was I took hours to make those virtual videos and people just kind of really, it wasn't a big thing at all. And I don't think people cared as much. So it was kind of like, okay, I'm not going to worry about the virtual videos that much because people just didn't care. So I stopped doing those, but yeah, everything else we got, I got emojis that's made of channel members. Like, think of that. Like people who've been a member, I put them in emoji and maybe I'll make some more for some new people, but, I appreciate you guys. And, I try to think of ways to kind of give back. And if you go to my channel, you're a channel member. I got a lot of videos that people can't see yet. That's for the channel members. I usually put all the videos for channel members first, unless it's like something where like it has to come out today. All right, so to join the show. All right, let's get back to some Xbox bashing. I'm a silly guy. So guys, make sure you clip some stuff if you want to laugh at me. Some people are gonna be like, oh, I clipped him dancing with 2 PlayStation controllers. Suck my balls, man. Let me see. To join the show, here is the link. All right. So here's the link to join the show. I'm going to pin it. So you guys, anybody want to join, you'll be able to click on the link. Let me know. Maybe I should put a poll up today. Wonder if I should do that. All right, so let me pin this. All right, cool. Now let me go catch a couple things that I missed. Let me see. All right, so PlayStation is king. What up, man? We are going in. Hey, listen, man. Today we feast in hell off the bodies of the Xbox fans. Okay, let me see. Oh, snap. SBCN plus EBCN plus a big major announcement. Hey, listen. The point wasn't who called it first. The point was I telling people the ship was sailing. Let's go, TPG. A lot of people were saying the ship was sailing towards the end, but there was those who called it way before. Yeah, people like Duncan. Duncan was definitely one of them. Nah, he really was, man. He really was. I remember the first time I heard somebody seriously said Stadia was going to die, they was doing, I think, one of the Cloudburst show on Rock's thing. And Duncan looked straight into the camera like Stadia's going to die. And everybody in the community was like, what? We had a whole episode with Brian about it. Hey, bro, you love what you do, and we love to see it. I appreciate it, Wilson. Definitely, man. Bro, if you called it earlier, that's cool. LOL, I still called it. Just because you jumped on the bandwagon after the fact doesn't give you a win. Oh, man, you're throwing tomatoes at it. All right, so here we go. So let's get everybody up in the building. First things first, I got to get my guy who asked for the link first, but he's not just a regular guy. He is the guy. He's also a guy that's been known to get people riled up. And I try to tell people to leave him alone because he truly don't care. But this guy coming in red hot is literally being on more of my content than anybody else. He adds a lot of to the channel or to this podcast. Let me get it politically correct for somebody say, my content, but he adds a lot to this podcast, and I appreciate him for it. And some people don't like him. Some people don't watch the show because of him, but he's still my guy. I like to say it publicly. So coming in red hot is a guy that can't just be introduced, but he has his own intro. Oh, I'm sorry. I just be rocking out the FCat music. But F the cat is in the building. What's the word, FCat?
What's up?
Yo, FCat, man. I know since you was a little kid on your bed with your pacifier, you was like, Xbox ain't making it past 2025. So tell us about your premonition, man, when you was a kid and you just knew Xbox was done for.
Xbox wasn't around when I was a kid.
Oh, come on, man! Just go with it. Go with it.
But since we're gonna be focusing mainly on Xbox, here's the topic, guys, and this goes out to everybody joining the panel or in the chat. So we're gonna cover the 30% margin thing. We're gonna cover what else? What else did I say? Oh yeah, the Xbox Magnus supposedly having free online multiplayer. Of course, we're going to cover Halo on the PS5, and we're going to talk about Xbox's new competition being TikTok and movies.
That's right, guys. We will be covering everything Xbox, meaning trash box, going downhill. So, all right, FCat, I'm going to come back to you. Bam, let's bring in the guy. When I point my hands up, no, I'm not pointing to Ron Slusher. I'm not acknowledging Ron Slusher. I'm acknowledging the man from the north. Because if you go as far north as you can, there's one man that's walking outside with his shirt off, and as the rain beats on him, and as the lightning crash in the back and hail falls, he's just walking and he's juiced up on adrenaline because he's none other than the man that I got to meet in person, and he had more electricity in his body than I ever met from anybody else before that's above New York City, and he's none other than the man, the myth, the legend, the captain from Canada. Rue Diggs is in the building. Let's go.
Thank you for that awesome intro. You're far too kind, my friend. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm in here to talk about games as we knew it from the beginning. Obviously, Xbox was done. That's why I picked up a PlayStation back in the day. Best games, best controller, best experience, best graphics. Xbox's trash box. Let's go.
Let's go. Rue Diggs, I remember the day you sent me a picture of your PlayStation sitting in your car. I was like, he was like, look what I got. I was like, oh, God. Yee.
Joining those PlayStation, and I got the DualSense Edge. Staying on top with the Pro Controller. Back
Let's
paddles.
go.
Because you know what a PlayStation gamer is not? Broke.
Listen, PlayStation gamer, listen, I'm going to say it with my chest. You broke Xbox gamers can't afford games, so you need Game Pass. And you know what's funny? For all the people that was running around saying, Call of Duty's in Game Pass. Call of Duty's in Game Pass. I get it free. Guess what, mother effer? A year later, you had to pay for it because now Game Pass doubled the price. See? Always want something for free. Mm-hmm. Look at the government shutdown. Where your welfare at?
Nintendo is, and I will always say this, Fisher Price's console. That is a kid's console for kids to game on. Listen, it's a furry monkey who's cartoony and a plumber Italian guy. I mean, they're PG movies. I mean, nothing out of Nintendo is rated R. When they made Blood, they made it green because they couldn't even make it red. I mean, Nintendo is for the adolescents to get into gaming as abroad. It's like the gateway into gaming. That's where Nintendo falls.
All right, Rudiz, let me bring somebody else on. I'll be right back to you. But coming in is none other than the man. Then this should be his day. And I don't care. You've been trying to be good. You've been trying to be all dignified. Oh, well, I think, you know, games going everywhere is cool. Shut your mouth. I need the old guy to come out. I need the a-hole. Hey, we don't need you to be too crazy. All right? But I need the guy that bled blood because your damn channel name is that PlayStation Gamer. Let's go, TPG.
What's up? Yeah, I got my cringe ass outfit on because you know what, man? Today's the day to gloat. Today's the day to sit there and go, we won. We won, and now I don't give a fuck what you Xbox people think. Thank you for Halo, by the way. Thank you for Halo.
TPG, do me a favor, man. I need you to give them an old TPG rant. Let them know.
Okay. Really, at the end of the day, y'all lost. You're losers. You always will be losers because you always pick the losing brand. That means now Sony has driven two companies to their platform, Sega and Microsoft. This guy's saying, man, they're basically untouchable. Nintendo over there playing with their little Wii, their little Switch, you know, barely a functioning device. But hey, it works for you because you're little kids. You like to play little kiddie games. You like to sit there with your Marios, your Donkey Kongs, whatever. Go ahead, play those little games. Meanwhile, the adults, the men, not the children, not the what they call man children. They'll be actually playing the real games. We'll be playing The Last of Us. We'll be playing Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield. And meanwhile, you guys can sit there and slobber. And oh yes, I know about all you PC guys. Oh well, Sony's good. It's coming to PC. Well, guess what? You're still buying their games. You're still supporting them. And the best part of it all is you somehow think you're superior. So fuck the PC master race. Fuck Nintendo. Sony for life, baby.
Let's go. TPG, thank you very much for blessing me with a good old-fashioned TPG rant. I'll get back to you. Guys, I'm saving one man for the end. I'm saving one man for the end because only one man could be the anchor and will blow the damn roof off of this thing. So he's not coming up yet. But what's coming up next is the guy that predicts everything that's going to die. Because when he walks down the street, death happens. When he gets on a plane, luckily it didn't happen. But when he gets on a plane, other planes crash. This guy predicts everything because he will RIP every damn thing. Your mom's trousers. So coming in red hot is none other than the maker of chaos.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just gaming.
Did you play the Battlefield Battle Royale?
No, I don't even have Battlefield yet.
No,
I was probably gonna. It's free to play. I guess I could download it
today. Yeah, I ran around a little bit and got shot up a couple times, and I was done. But Maker, you didn't come on here for no goddamn Battlefield. You came on here to say "Rest in peace, Xbox." Let's hear it.
Rest in peace, Xbox.
You see, Maker's been saying it forever. If Maker says it, it's over eventually. Like eventually. But it will happen.
Yeah. Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah, exactly. All right, Maker. Listen, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm almost done. So now I got another person in. So I'm going to bring him in, and he's literally like a brother of mine. We go war to war together or against each other. It doesn't matter. But this is my guy from We Wrestle Wednesdays. This is my guy that lives all the way over in Oregon. And I promise you, I will be getting on a flight to go over there and meet him one day because that's my guy. I will be buying Arc Raiders this Thursday or Friday, whenever it come out, because he's getting it just so we can rock in the trenches together. My man, none other than Ellis. None other than Murder. None other than 5-0 Trey Gaming.
Oh, what up?
You know, Murder. After I sent you that, you up there playing Battlefield. I know what you're playing. What's going? What's up, Murder?
Nothing. You know, I'm a real one. So you know, I've been in your chat and dealing with a lot of you guys for a bunch of years now. You know, and I was one of the ones on the front line. You know, screaming Xbox and doing this and doing that. But I'm a real man. I'm a real gamer. I can come up in here and be like, you know, you guys got this one, and yeah. R.I.P.
Listen, you know what it is? Like, you never know. So whatever side you take in life, period, right? You might, I think my daughter's going to get better grades than my son. You never know until it happens, right? You got this feeling you like something for whatever reason, right? But who knows, right? I couldn't have called this. I didn't think, but pretty much, now here's the cool thing. This is only fanboy stuff. This is only console wars. I want everybody to know. Most of the stuff you're going to hear today, we just having a little fun. We just being silly. Xbox ain't going nowhere. They still going to be around. They just changing their brand, right? So that's why my video said the Xbox as a brand is dying. Just what you remember as Xbox, to me, died, right? Like thinking of man, Halo, Forza, Gears of War. Like I think of certain games, I'm like synonymous with Xbox. Well, those games are now on the opposite side. And I think Murder says it best. They got nothing for it. Like, bro, if you gave me a God of War, if you gave me an Uncharted, a Last of Us, gave me something, but
they got Helldivers.
They did?
Yeah. But yeah, I'll come in here and take my licks. You know, it's still I became part of the PlayStation brand myself. But I always have been. It's just my main way of gaming nowadays. But yeah. I bow out of that fight.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me to fight about, for all these dudes that are still doing that, God bless them. If they like being forced into being a PC player, more power to them. But yeah, let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
RIP, RIP Xbox. At least, like you said, as the Xbox that we know.
Right. That's all. That's
You know,
all.
that's all.
That's all.
That's been gone. You know, it's like who would have thought 25 years ago that Halo would ever be on a PlayStation?
You would have never thought it. Never. So
No.
when people are like, it ain't that big of a deal. Like I love one of Doc's most recent video. I wrote him. I said, bro, that was one of your most truthful videos. Like he said, listen, whoever's saying it's not a big deal, you're lying to yourself. He's like, it is.
Right.
And he literally just went into like why it is a big deal and how he was an Xbox fan. I was like, dude, I give you total credit. Like at the end of the day, it's like sports, right? Dude, if the Cowboys end up winning, beating the Eagles, right? You gonna run around and you gotta be like, all right, you got me. Like it's just it's fair.
Or what would be the like if Halo didn't come to Xbox and it was the other way around and God of War made it to Xbox? Do you think everybody would just be like, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine," you know?
Hell no.
There's to play these games, and no, they wouldn't. They would be,
bro. They were flipping things. The streets would have been burned down.
No, I mean, and the Xbox it would be plastered on every one of you couldn't scroll without seeing it.
You couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't.
Spoils of war. You know what I mean? I've argued with a lot of the guys that you have in your chat, on the podcast when I was really, really supporting Xbox, which I still love Xbox. Do you just because something like this happens, if you're a gamer and if you love something, you don't just be like, okay, when they showed me the direction that they're going, I decided, you know what, I'm not spending my money there with them no more. They gave me that option, remember? They said, hey, you can either deal with what Xbox is doing and go be a PC person, or you can find somewhere else to play, or find somewhere else to play your console games. And I did that. So
now you know what's cool? I love that we met and I was big in the stadium. I had to do the same thing. I was like, you met me and I was there. I'm a cloud gamer. I'm Stadia. Bro.
Yeah. You're the person that made me know that there was cloud gaming. To be honest with you. I didn't know that there was a cloud war or like people were really into cloud gaming like that until I ran across you.
Right. And you know what? I did the same thing as you. Like, so the thing with me is kind of like you. I don't
it hurts for me more though, because I was a diehard Xbox fan.
Right.
You're going from Stadia back to what you're comfortable with.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm going from never using my PlayStation for nothing more than the DVD player or to roll weed on.
Yeah, but
like my daily driver.
But what I was going to say though was you and I did a similar thing, meaning we both left before the ship sunk, right? Like you got to the point you was like, bro, this is like you left before like one of the big games came over. You know what I mean? Like you still had an Xbox, you played it every now and then, but you got to the point you was like, nah, y'all pissing me off, and I'm just gonna spend my money somewhere else. So
that's it.
I know, and I feel bad for the people, but I did say this to Purple and them and said, honestly, y'all hung in there to the end. I feel bad for y'all. I already had left and bought a PlayStation. I was like, damn, what? Stadia, what? I did feel bad. Like, trust me, I love Stadia. Like when they announced it was gonna be dead, Ben wasn't playing it anymore, but it still hit me. I was like, damn, bro. I was in that community for a while, but at the end of the day, I did get to say that I seen the writings on the walls for me, and I was out. But anyway, let me bring in the next person, and I'll be back to you. All right, coming in is none other than my guy. I got to meet him in person. Jumped on the train. Me and my wife went all the way out to New York City. We done broke bread and had pizza together. This guy, I love his editing. His ramps are none other than boom. I wish I could have had the explosion. But this is my guy, none other than CMG Chariot Man Gaming. Let's go.
Okay. What's up?
What's up, CMG?
No, I'm trying to get my camera so y'all can see me because I'm literally at work, but I just had to come on here real quick here because this guy's, somebody that says this PlayStation guy says something about
come on,
Sony.
Man. Listen. We don't want no beef with Nintendo today, man. We just beefing with Xbox, man.
No.
That was a little shot, man.
No. It is because he says something about Nintendo. Like listen. That 30 years that rhetoric has to end. That narrative got to end with Nintendo being for kids. But what's up, everybody? But for kids, and it's like no.
Well, you know what, CMG?
Don't put
You
Nintendo.
already know
Don't
I'm
think
a, you,
Nintendo. Why Sony want to make a handheld? Why they want to make a handheld? They want to make it. They want to make the most powerful handheld. They've been copying everything. The whole career is them copying Nintendo. Everything about Sony is a copycat of Nintendo. Nintendo, they copy everything from Nintendo. Everything. So I just gotta keep it real. They copy everything. Not even.
So
period.
I'm not, you know,
everything. The DualSense controllers, everything. The
So, you know
DualSense,
what?
all of that. That come from Rumble.
So you know what? Today ain't the day for me. I ain't even beefing with Nintendo. My fight is with Xbox. I definitely hear you. I definitely hear you.
Yeah.
But today I ain't even got.
I hear you.
I don't want no beef with Nintendo today, man. You know, look, I'm gonna throw little shots as I do.
Ain't no beef, but I just gotta keep it real.
I know. Listen, I appreciate you. Trust me. When I see you in the back, I said, "Oh, damn." Let me see something real quick. But go ahead, CMG. Hey, CMG, bro, it's getting exciting. Our game coming out in February, bro. Listen, our game is coming out in February. Resident Evil.
Absolutely. You see how good that look on the Switch on all
I watched
systems.
the video. I watched the video.
You know, this is all entertainment. I get it. I know what you do. This is all entertainment. So I'm entertaining.
That's why I tried to say in the beginning. I said, no, I'm not saying Xbox is actually
giving
dead.
it entertainment. It's all entertainment. I know.
You know what it is? I want to really get away from the console war. So
they're gonna make a lot of money for this.
Yeah, I want to get it out my system. I want to just have a silly stream where we just going all in, and then
I know.
You know,
they're gonna make a lot of money. They're gonna make a lot of money off that thing. They're gonna do really well.
Yeah, I think that next Xbox is going to be kind of crazy. But let me bring everybody back on now, CMG. So
all right.
I'm going to bring on none other than Rudig's in the building, TPG's in the building, FCat's in the building, my man Maker's in the building, my man 5-0's in the building, and CMG's in the building. Now, there's one guy I am waiting for. I think he went to go to the store. So when he comes back,
I think it's your other co-host you'll be dealing with today, potentially.
Yes, I will be giving him the floor once he gets back. But so guys, we are. I know he's crazy. You know, he's like a grown-up TPG. You know, still bad.
Are you not grown up?
Saying TPG is a grown-up vet.
I'm good.
You know what?
I think that's actually more insulting. God damn you, Ridix.
So guys, we're all here for one reason. Now, again, I keep reiterating because I know some people
the dance on the grave of Xbox. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so we're definitely going in on Xbox, but I just want to reiterate. Listen, obviously Xbox isn't dead, right? That's just a cliche term. But as a brand, from what I know, being my age and seeing Xbox and PlayStation go back and forth. Yeah, for me, as a brand, it kind of did die for what it used to stand for. But is it dead? No, not yet. But today, damn sure we're gonna act like it. So let's go. What we got, FCat?
Trying to do
So if we're gonna start off with this, Microsoft Amy Hood is demanding 30% margins.
This is actually what's gonna kill Xbox the most.
Studios.
All right, let's go around the room. All right, let's go around the room. I'll start and I'll go down and I'll start at FCat and go down. Oh man. So I think when I was reading this, they said that average is like 17% and they want to do 30. So that is a big difference. I don't know. I keep saying this though. If Microsoft could pull it off, if they could create a new device, right? They're already, doubled Game Pass, right, for the Ultimate Edition or Ultimate. But if they could pull it off and create a device that's something we never seen, which is, a console/hybrid PC, and it's expensive, right? Maybe they could. I don't know. But at the end of the day, they're just not looking good. They're fumbling every goddamn ball they ever had. They're going down the drain, and I don't have faith in them doing this 30% margin. So that's my thoughts. Rudix, take it away.
Microsoft demanding 30% margins from Xbox is ridiculous. I remember when Phil Spencer went out and told everybody he is not going to be raising the price of Game Pass. He is going to be making Game Pass attractive to bring more people in. Well, obviously, I think that failed, and now Microsoft wants their money, and it's a crap place to be in. That's why they got to raise prices on everything.
Everything. So hold up before you go, TPG. I did want to see an Xbox guy come in here, and I do have one of the guys from Xbox International Podcast is in the building. Silent Cypher. He said, "I'm looking forward to the next time Nintendo charges us all for cardboard. That was fun the first time." You know what? I'm not beefing with CMG today. I'm not going to do this. CMG, you lucky, bro, because if this was another day, we'd have go in. But this today is about beefing with Xbox. So, let me see. Sony going to make a lot of
let's not talk about apparently the most powerful console, but Elden Ring is delayed for a year, so don't worry about that.
Wait, what about Borderlands?
Bro, that entire console, I mean, what did they expect? How much power did you think you were going to get in a handheld? These games are not revolutionary or looking fantastic on the Switch 2. They're barely passing.
They're barely even fucking hitting 30 FPS most of the time.
Let alone what's going to happen in 2 to 3 years from now. But we're shitting on Xbox right now.
Right.
I feel bad for anyone with an AUG Rally because right now the PlayStation Portal is able to put out a better image on its device than an AUG Rally, which is crazy to me.
Damn. So Rune said, since the console wars is over, Ellis, can you unblock me and we can swap?
Hey! I only Rune started running his mouth. I only blocked him when we were doing that podcast, watching the member, and we were watching the Xbox show, and I got tired of arguing with him, so I blocked him for I ain't got no problem with Rune, man. Me and Rune get along good. I just don't know how to unblock people, so I don't know. I only wanted to block him for the show. That was all, so I could pay attention to what I was doing instead of arguing with him in the chat.
That was on what place on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll walk you through it later when the show's over.
Okay.
But
I got you, Rue.
So JD is in the building. JD got a chance to come home. Let's hear a little bit from JD before we continue. JD, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, I was telling everybody to get your money up. Stop buying games. Start paying for your games. Stop renting your games on Game Pass. You maker. You main one.
Oh, damn.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? Stop using PS Plus too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still using PS Plus. I said I buy my games and I do my PS Plus, but y'all was just renting. Y'all wasn't buying, and that's why you got the 30%.
I mean, why are you including like me into this?
Because hey, I'm talking to whoever the shoe fits. Wherever the shoe fits.
I bet you I've spent more money on the games in the past month than you have in the past 3.
Man, you ain't spent more games on me than in your entire life.
Yeah, I've got a pretty sizable Steam library.
Let's go.
Xbox and PlayStation.
Hey, man.
Listen, guys, today is about that smoke, but we giving smoke to Xbox.
Yeah, we're talking about the Xbox, bro. The Xbox done. I'm the one who said Xbox is going down. I'm the one that told y'all to stop buying your games. I told you guys that Xbox ain't have no true exclusives. I told you guys that on 2 different podcasts. Now, but here we are. I'm gonna let it sizzle, and we're gonna go on. PlayStation is king, and Nintendo is also king. So let's go. Let's keep it moving.
I don't know about the Nintendo part, but anyway. Maker, go ahead, Maker. So what's your thoughts
it costs $800 less than a Rogue Ally, has a better screen, and has more games.
Dang. So we're going around the room. We're talking about this Microsoft demanding 30% margins from Xbox.
Yeah, I didn't even get a turn. You didn't ask me.
Oh, damn. My bad. Go ahead, TPG. Sorry.
I'm the same camp of Fruitigs. It's unreasonable. And honestly, that just shows that the executives over there at Microsoft don't know how the gaming business works, which is ironic because Windows has been part of gaming for basically ever. And now they're just like, 30% of a market that normally makes 17%. Yeah. Xbox dead.
Damn. All right, Maker, what about you in this 30% margin?
Yeah, I think it's just the corporate side is fucking over Xbox because they want to. I work with bigger corporations, so it's like it's frustrating because they they want it all uniform, and the problem is there's different things for different situations. So
Mhm.
it's I think it's going to end poorly with Xbox at this rate.
Well, I remember years ago they said if they don't make a certain amount of subscribers, that they might can Xbox altogether. So I'm curious, but I think the fact that they let go so many people in the studios, and the fact that they, we'll have to see what happens with this console. But I think if they put it off as a luxury device, so they're saying that, listen, we don't think that many people's going to buy it, then they can't lose as much money. And if their games are going everywhere, then maybe they can make more money on their games. So hopefully that's enough to keep them afloat. But we'll see. What about you, FCAT? Anything to chime in on this?
And he's got a lot to say.
He got a lot to say as usual. What about you, Murder? I know you're trying to get room back, but what's your thoughts on this? Microsoft demanded Xbox to make 30% margin.
I don't know too much about the money side or care about the money side of what they got going on with that. I think they're setting themselves up for failure, but maybe what they're doing right now is partially part of the moves to get more toward that. I think that there's going to be more more studios closing and things like that coming up real shortly.
I
Try
got
to make
that for that.
to make that margin seem a little bit more attainable. But I could care less, to be honest with you. Like, as far as their margins and money and shit like that, that's above my pay grade. I don't give a damn about none of that. But pretty much, I just think they're setting themselves up for failure.
That's a good one. CMG, what about you? Any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that Microsoft will make a lot of money. I think it's a good decision that they made. I mean, they was not doing too well in Japan, and now they have more variety of people get to play games like Halo and Master Chief, and all the good stuff like Fable. I think Microsoft gonna do well with that situation.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Hey, let's.
I'm talking about them making more money. They're gonna do well because they're gonna be having, I mean, Sony people. A lot of people that own Sony PlayStation will be able to play Halo. Eventually, it's gonna come to the Switch as well. It's gonna be everywhere. They're gonna have games everywhere. Yeah.
Hey, CMG, I love you. I love you to death.
Brother,
This is murder. Fibo Trey. But they would have made a lot more money too if this gen they would have prioritized the actual Xbox.
Dude, I gotta ask you seriously. Just like, not trying to interrupt anyone, but just.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. This ain't about Nintendo. I see where you going.
I just want to ask a serious question here.
Hey, we ain't gonna have no Nintendo slander. We ain't having. I'm with CMG. We ain't having no Nintendo slander.
Listen, y'all want to talk about Nintendo? We could run this back next week. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Nintendo.
Listen. Or you guys could come to the after party, because after this at 8 p.m. Eastern on Vet Channel, taking off the gloves, going in, we bring up names. It's gonna be wild. But anyway, I'm not trying to get to know here because we got two people that like Nintendo on here. The last thing we need to do is send them both home crying. So you want to keep it calm.
More relevant than the Switch.
Yeah, so TPG was next up to speak on that.
What? FCAT, you're like 30 years late.
Or is Maker next up?
No, we already went to Maker. We went to you, and you wasn't there. We already talked to 5-0.
I'm here.
All right, go ahead. Chime in before we go to DD.
Yeah, this is a pretty hefty demand. This possibly could lead to the possible shutdown of Xbox and maybe the birth of Microsoft Gaming. Because if they don't hit this, I mean, it's not going to look good. It is not going to look good.
That makes sense. All right, JD, take it away, man. What's your thoughts on this 30% margin?
Yeah, man. They are trying to recoup all the money back that they lost, and they really just trying to exit out of gaming, man. This is just another strategy to exit out the gaming without saying that they're exiting out of gaming as far as like being a first party person. So now they're just trying to shift everything over to being a third party publisher and just have it hang on as long as they can. So that's all it is.
I mean, it does. It does. Listen, it's crazy, but it definitely does make sense. You know, the way you put it.
Hey, but hey, think about this though. What if Microsoft at the beginning of the generation told you that you do need an Xbox? That you know, instead of pushing the you don't need an Xbox, play on your toaster, play on your TV. When's the last time somebody has actually seen a commercial, a poster, a street sign or whatever that actually is promoting the Xbox console? What about,
Xbox hasn't had appealing enough games for that to even really matter that much.
Well, I mean, Five actually has a good point there. I mean, like, look at Sony and Ghost of Yotei, like how they are promoting the crap out of that game. It's like,
I'm talking about the console. You go to a basketball game, you go overseas, you look on TV, you look at the Super Bowl, you look at FIFA, you look at any of those things. You'll look up in the crowd, or you'll see it on your TV. Boom, boom, boom. PlayStation. You know, like the console. You know, you see it everywhere. You know,
yeah, you're very right.
prioritizing games.
The problem is that costs money.
Xbox is actively telling you not to buy its console.
That's what I'm saying, Drew Diggs. You hear what I'm saying? They've literally told me since the beginning of the gen, that you do not need our console to play our games. Then they don't have games for a bunch of years. Now they have games that could actually, you know, instead of going, what if a lot of these games that came out this year that were published by Xbox or its studios were exclusive like Sony's, to where it was like, okay, you got to buy a Xbox, a cheap one, $300. At one time, remember the Series S was $179. What if they would have made a couple of Doom exclusive? You don't think that would have brought more people to your platform? Any of these games that they released?
The Doom or like Call of Duty, but I don't think they do that because it cut off their foot because they're going to be losing.
But they're doing that anyway.
Well,
that was the whole thing. That was that whole point of getting ABK.
Both arms to get an extra foot. You know,
they're doing that anyway. Like
that was the whole point of them getting ABK. We didn't have exclusives. We can't compete with Sony. And now they brought all of that. And now they brought all of that, and they handing it out like candy.
I'm just saying that there's different ways and things that they could have done to make their platform more appealing this gen. That's all I'm saying.
The one that they said was exclusive, that they were buying them for exclusives for their gamers. They specifically said they were going to keep it multi-platform, just like Minecraft in the documents. Now, Bethesda, like if you called out Bethesda, like what have we gotten from Bethesda? What was it? Starfield? That was
Listen, the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition for Switch 2 will move. You wait and see.
Move right into the bargain bin.
hey, Maker. The only reason why they stated that before they brought those companies, they was going around telling everybody that we lost. We can't compete.
I'm just saying that there's things they could have done this gen to make the Xbox, not PC, the Xbox more appealing to everybody. Whether it make one game exclusive.
I just don't think it would have been enough.
Look what Rune just said, right? Rune said, hold on real quick. Rune said, facts. Alex, he said Xbox could have won the gen if they just focus on Xbox. He says Sony only released 1-2 games a year. Xbox is
I'm close to being FSD. I'm close to it.
Right.
I knew it was going off. I said, wait a minute.
So just thinking that.
But a lot of the games that Xbox has released are smaller titles. They're not the big cinematic.
You FSD?
PlayStation.
Huh?
Oblivion remaster.
Okay.
Diablo.
Oblivion would
like,
work.
It don't even got to be all the games, Maker. I'm just saying anything. And you're an Xbox owner like I am. Do you really think that they made the Xbox console look appealing this year?
No. I mean, there hasn't been like that big game that like really draws a big ton of people to it. Like you had maybe Halo Infinite and like Forza Horizon 5, but that didn't come out until a year after Xbox's launch.
Yeah, you know what I think the problem is,
Doom.
I think that
Doom came out this year.
I think
Like,
the
a lot
problem
of the
is,
games
for
you're
the first
talking
3
about
years,
came out
yeah.
this year.
Yeah. Remember,
guys,
that's what we can tell.
I think one of the
Sorry.
problems is Game Pass though. I think it's a reality. Like if you kind of train someone to think differently, it will work, right? So if you had a kid like if your kid spent the whole summer at my house, they'll start doing some of the stuff I do, and they're gonna go home and try to do that at home, right? I think Game Pass do train some people to not want to buy certain games, right? Or buy games. Right. So not saying
Or
everybody
buy or enjoy
Pass.
good games. Yeah, I hear
But
you.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Even if they would have focused on Xbox and not focused on Game Pass, the games that Microsoft was broken. Halo Infinite came out in a sorry state. They was talking about tools and developer this and that and all these different things, and every single game that they were releasing that was high profile that Xbox fans were looking for, the games came out kind of jacked up.
Forza Horizon 5.
Listen,
point that
Redfall was a flawless
Or
title,
Psychonauts
okay? And I
2.
won't hear anything else.
I mean, I can point out a couple titles.
Yo,
I like
It was
Pentiment.
so flawless. They was full of
I
flaws.
I mean,
So let
I
me
can list
ask.
games.
Yeah,
No, I
let
mean,
me
just-
ask a question to everybody. If Xbox or Microsoft did not get ABK, do you think they would have been shutting down right now?
No, I think they would be
They would
fighting
have
more.
Rely
because
on their own ability to create good games. Go back to the drawing boards. Bring Fable. Bring Gears of War. Bring a better Halo. Bring stuff to the table like Sony
bring it
did.
right on over to PlayStation.
It sounds like all
Make
the games
people
coming out
buy
next year. It sounds like a lot of games
Hey,
coming out
hey,
next year
hey,
right
guys.
now.
It's exactly.
Yeah, maybe they're coming out next year, but it's too late. This generation has come and gone, and Xbox
Yeah.
has done nothing to mark this generation.
Yeah.
Game wise,
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
can't think of anything that they've done to leave a mark.
They've
I'm curious,
been marketing.
backwards compatibility, bro.
Do you think
That's
the
what-
new Fable?
Oh wow!
Decision.
You can play old games on
it's
your
a decision
$500
that-
new console. Isn't that a fucking waste of money?
Hey, they were.
That
Hey,
Phil
that,
Spencer
hey,
wanted
that,
to make.
360.
Hey,
Save
that's-
yourself a couple $100
Hey, yo.
Hey, it's still a good
Hey,
option.
that's what they was. They was cheering about that. They was like, "Oh yeah, we can play our old 360 games."
That's
That-
not a
that
bad
was-
option to have, though. I mean,
Yeah, I will say that was one of the reasons why I had an Xbox, the Series.
You know what? I was fighting that fight for so long. When you guys kept bringing up backwards compatibility, I kept saying, I was like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. People bring it up, but no one, like, you gonna play an old game for how long? Like, I think people always want something they don't have, so it became a big deal. Oh, I got backwards compatibility, but it's like, okay, now you got it. Now what?
That's a selling point. I don't understand. That's a selling point for a brand new console. Hey, little Timmy, what are you doing over there? Well, I'm playing my dad's Xbox 360 games on my Xbox Series X.
Hey,
Why
they
are you doing
playing.
that? Why aren't you playing the new games?
Hey, they playing Halo without Sprint.
360.
Hey, they playing Halo without Sprint and AWS and all that stuff.
You know, hey,
I have a question.
Funny about that. Do you know you can turn that stuff off in the new Halo game? Did you know that? You probably didn't. 'Cause you probably only
I have
listened
a
to the
question.
headlines.
Do we think that the new Gears of War and new Fable are going to release day and date on PlayStation?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
If
Yes.
Halo is on the table for day and date, why would not Fable or why would
because
Fable and Gears
I
of
can
War
I
not
can
be on the table?
I don't
I
think
can
they're gonna do that.
I can specifically point my reason why I don't think that they will.
Okay, why?
Because if you're looking at the old remasters or remakes of games, they've made them multi-platform on the PlayStation. Like the new Gears of War remaster, they released day and date on PlayStation. This new Halo remake, they're releasing day and date. But they've already announced that Forza Horizon 6 will not release day and date on PlayStation and will come at a later date. So I'm wondering if they're going to try a timed exclusive bit where they're like, it releases first on Xbox and 6 months later on PlayStation.
I think they should.
Just like India,
Yeah,
just like India.
PlayStation will get it when it's finally fixed.
Company does that.
When they got the tools, when they get the tools, to port it over.
It's so sad to hear. Everything you
It's
guys
like
say
Black
is
Myth
true.
Wukong. A year
but I
after
wouldn't.
release, they decide to release maps in Black Myth Wukong. It's like, bro, finish your game and then release it.
That's a lot
I
of
would say
developers.
that sounds believable,
I can
Maker,
probably know
but
where I'm going to get my monkey butt kicked.
That sounds believable, but with the rate of things going, like I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Yeah.
So the thing is, right? They could say, okay, do we make the Xbox fans feel like they got something special by making something be time exclusive, or do they just go all in that? Listen, we just want to make the most money. Because what would be the point of even waiting? I guess if you're gonna port it over regardless, right? So it's kind of like you might as well make all the money up for. Like I'm trying to think, why would they wait? Because it's not like I don't know. I mean, I feel like they already said everything.
The only thing I can think is they're gonna justify it and say we still have 6 months exclusivity. So some people will buy an Xbox just to play the game early.
Dude, no one is buying an Xbox.
I'm just saying this is their justification.
When they got a PS5 in their fucking living room, it's like, oh, I have to wait 6 months to play this game. Okay, well, I'll play like my backlog.
Man, who's
at that rate? But Microsoft wouldn't care anyways because you're still buying the game.
They're not even in stores. They're not even in stores. Ain't nobody buying no Xbox.
Like what Dark said.
They are in stores. I was at Walmart earlier. They're there.
I was at Walmart a couple days ago, and I didn't see anything from Xbox.
What Dark said, he said Starfield hasn't made the jump yet. Why are they waiting? Like I totally agree with that.
We had that Starfield conversation last week.
We at the PlayStation Nation only demand the fine games. We do not demand
please.
Let's go.
Get the hell out. PPG, stop.
Why do you think we're not getting Redfall?
I bet you if Starfield dropped, it would still sell like a ton. Like
I doubt it.
I 100% think it will.
So it just means that Xbox players ain't buying no games on Xbox, so it don't really matter.
Exactly.
How well it sells.
PPG said only quality. Stop it. Have you played Baby Feet? Have you played Baby Feet?
You sold 500K units
or was it
on
Baby
your console? Good boy.
Quantum Error.
You keep saying that
only quality.
Wait,
Dust Falls.
who's talking
What's that coloring book game y'all was playing? Hey, what's that coloring book game y'all was playing back then?
I want to point out.
Violet. They're still waiting for Clover.
Hey, y'all playing Vampire Survivors on a $1,000 console handheld.
Hey, I made a video.
I want to ask something. If Xbox gamers don't buy their games, why does the new Madden and FIFA and all these games consistently do really well? Like they're like one of the best-selling games on Xbox, despite not releasing day-to-day on Game Pass.
Because that's their target demographic. Their target demographic.
Fortnite, Call of Duty, Madden, sports games, they are outliers.
You're saying Xbox players do buy games.
No, but here's the thing. I think what it simply means is people. I think when I look at it, right, when I'm joking, say Xbox gamers don't buy games. Actually, that was really never my gripe. But I think what it is if you had a subscription service that has a game in it, why buy the game? Right.
Yeah.
So Madden and if you get the EA Play or whatever, but games you name in, typically people have been buying them, and they're not included in Game Pass. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy. It's like WWE, right? That game isn't in a subscription service, so I'm gonna buy it, right? So I think it's one of those things. But I think if a game was in a subscription service on the Xbox, it's kind of like you feel kind of silly if you bought it because you and if you already had Game Pass, is what I'm saying. If you already had Game Pass, and let's say Call of Duty came out, let's say you paid for Game Pass the whole last year, and then Call of Duty comes out, and you, in the foreseeable future, you were still paying for Game Pass. Why would you buy Call of Duty? So I think it's one of those things.
Y'all do know that Fortnite, sports games, those are outliers. Mm-hmm. They're their own entity things. Everybody can't reproduce that. So when we talk about games, we're talking about God of War. We talk about Halo. We talk about those stuff that you buy the console for.
No, you're right. No, he got a good point.
But those are games too. I mean, even if they're
No,
outliers, they still sell
but
a
he is
ton.
making a good
Fortnite's on
point.
everything though.
Like
Fortnite's on
as you
everything.
said, Cowboy, I don't see a reason why someone who has Game Pass would buy that game, and that's
Right.
completely fair because that's the whole point of putting it in the subscription is to bring people to the subscription. So there's no point in
Because when
bringing those
Liza
up.
P comes out a year later and you don't own it, and
Then
the
you have to buy
DLC
it.
comes out, then you have to buy the game all over
Yeah.
again and the DLC just to be able to play it.
Guess who paid $60 and bought the game and the DLC?
Exactly. But now it's like, why? You should have bought the game from the very beginning, supported the devs, added to their launch numbers, added to their... I don't get this.
I support it by playing it through the subscription because the whole point is Microsoft is paying them to put their game on the subscription. And so these companies are getting paid. I understand that some people get screwed. The same can be said about any subscription service.
Well, let me
yeah,
just
and-
go on.
Hold on,
My problem. I'm a consumer. I go for where the deals are.
Here we go.
real quick. If somebody, we're talking about like NBA 2K, let's say NBA 2K 4, right? It doesn't come out on PlayStation Plus subscription when it drops. And so people who are into NBA 2K, they're gonna buy the game because by the time it drops on subscription the next year, they're already out of that year playing with the people that want to play that year's game. So those are outliers.
I mean,
So
they
this
can be
is-
outliers, but you're saying that people on Xbox still don't buy those extra games, because I already know that's not true because I mean I do it. I mean I bought Stalker 2, I bought Ori, I buy other Xbox games, like I bought Tekken to play with my friends.
But listen, Maker, you are also a person that say you want to support devs, right? I was going to go on record and say I don't. That's not my logic. I'm supporting me by purchasing something I want. Now that means you're going to make money because you made something I like. But I don't never go into nothing like, well, I'm going to buy this game because I want the devs to make money. Like, no, if you make a good product, you're going to make money anyway. It's like me going to work. Like, oh, I'm going to support Anthony and pay him paycheck. No, you want Anthony to do a good job and he's going to get paid. So, now anybody's, whether you say you do it for the devs or not, I just feel like, yeah, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? So,
but at the same time, you're also like saying that it's wrong to get deals on games because you're getting it at a lower.
Oh no, I'm not saying that at all. Listen, I think, hold on.
I love you.
Man. You see, Major,
You're talking to Mr. Gamefly.
And my little nightmare streak came in the mail today. All right,
and that's one of the methods where because GameFly buys the game from these teams and then they rent it out. That is a thing that they can do and do that. That's kind of just like these subscription services. Like I think subscription services are perfectly fine. It gives me another option. It's like, do you want to buy your car outright or do you want to lease it? Or like put down a payment and pay it over time.
Yeah, I mean it's to each his own. But yeah, I think what we're just saying is we just got caught up on the whole. Well, your question was, if somebody's buying it and
I'm saying just people still buy games on Xbox. It's not the Game Pass is not the. I would say probably software sales make more money on Xbox than Game Pass itself does.
Mm-hmm.
But Maker, those are fanboy talking points.
Right. Thank you.
Let me know when you're ready.
You got people.
Let me know when you're ready to go on. Move on.
You got people on the Xbox side that
I'm about to drop the link in private.
Game Pass, got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Shout out to Kids
It's in
Move.
private.
Used to be
Good old
$9.99.
Kids
Now it's
Move.
30 bucks. Game
Oh my god!
Pass.
Have you guys
Crack it
seen
out.
the meltdown Kid Smooth had?
Good old
Oh
Kids
my
Move.
god, this shit was legendary. This motherfucker was like going around sitting there saying, "Xbox is dead to me. It ain't ever coming back."
All right, so check this out, guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
This thing looks good, though. I will say that this game looks amazing. Is this on online? I heard it's on online, no multiplayer in this game.
Yeah, there's no multiplayer.
Yeah, so no
That's-
multiplayer.
Hold on, wait. Can't you? I thought it was like 4-player co-op, right? So is that just couch co-op?
4-player co-op.
We'll play
Oh,
co-op.
No
co-op,
PvP though.
not
Yeah,
PvP.
don't-
Guys,
okay,
don't
yeah,
get
people-
excited. There's no
Yeah.
Okay,
PvP.
can you hook it up to LAN? Can you have LAN parties again?
Yeah,
If
Probably
you have
not.
friends, come on,
Probably
who has
not.
friends who live close to them anymore?
Where is your
So-
king now? He's dead.
So this
And
looks
I think that's
good and
fair.
all. This looks good and all, but I have some complaints about it. I saw extended
people can.
footage and whatnot because it's UE5. There's a lot of frame hitches. Sure, they put Sprint in it. Of course, you could turn it off, but there's also other things like
And
Like, I
Cortana's
don't
woke
know.
now.
Like
yeah,
it's some of the
Cortana's
PlayStation
well.
platform. Like you could play it on the Nuisance Edge.
Yeah,
Hey, no. You guys can't complain about Halo if you don't have a Master Chief helmet. Do you have a Master Chief helmet? Do you have do you have a Master Chief helmet, FCAT?
I have
How
a
the hell would I want a Master Chief helmet?
I have
If
a
you do not have a
Halo.
Master Chief helmet, your complaints are invalid. Master Chief agrees.
I have
I have a Darth Vader helmet.
I have a GameStop Halo Reach advertisement that I got from the launch of Halo Reach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I own the original
Um,
Xbox and the 360, so and I played Halo all first three. So
So let's bring this up. So this is really the reason why I'm here, right? This was announced to go to PlayStation, and I want to dive into it a little bit. So just imagine, right? Because I think I want people to understand where I'm coming from, at least, right? You got literally the flagship game, and it's going to their biggest competitor, right?
Not
I
only
know
the flagship, it's the face of the brand.
the face of the brand. So I think this, this does signal, and Xbox already said they was putting stuff elsewhere, but this literally did signal to be like, oh snap, this is really it. Like when Gears was coming, I was like, okay, that's wild, right? But Halo is Halo, man, and so it did for me. I don't understand any fan of Xbox don't feel like this is the bend in the knee. I know people that switch it up and say, well, they're gonna make more money on PlayStation, blah blah blah, but it's kind of like, dude, you're a brand. Like, for instance, Nike is a brand, right? Adidas is a brand. Like, yes, they slapped a thing on a different shoe, but it's like to take, like, imagine if Jordan's was now on Adidas.
Cowboy, have you not tried Pepsi flavored Coke? It's really good.
It's just wild, though, when you think of it. It is, for me, it is pretty wild.
Hey,
But,
Phil Spencer said, "Hey, if Halo."
Thoughts of seeing this, I was like, okay, I've already beaten this game like 3 times already on Legendary. Sure, I plan on playing this and jumping in, and on Legendary mode, I'm not, right off the back, I'm going in Legendary because I'm familiar with this freaking game.
Yo, Jason said something interesting. He said, I don't know why they say support the devs when you pay it said when you pay, you're paying the publishers. The devs got paid already. And then Varun said, Jason, he said, true. He said they already got paid, but the publishers won't greenlight the next game if the game doesn't do good enough. He said, and those devs would be out of work. They also get a bonus.
Now, it would be cool if they added a more harder mode than Legendary. That'd be pretty interesting.
What's harder than Legendary?
Especially for somebody like me who,
Ultra Legendary.
jumped into Halo campaigns on Legendary.
They said they got the skulls and the modifiers, so you can put it on Legendary and add the modifiers on it.
No, I'm saying a more harder mode than Legendary. Like Doom Dark Ages had more harder modes than Ultra Violence. Like that kind of thing.
I don't think they're going to change that much.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, it's Halo on PlayStation. It's a W. I'm buying it day one. And it sounds like also going forward that all Halo games will be on PlayStation.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. All games move forward. All Halo.
So about that, the insider flight thing on Halo Waypoint actually lists PlayStation 4 as an option.
That might be
which
a mistake.
kind of threw me off because I thought they stopped supporting PlayStation 4.
No, the
That could
PS4
be
is the
No.
same specs as the Xbox Series S, so it makes sense.
Here's what I don't get though. Real quick, I want to bring up this thing. Why people got a problem with them adding sprinting and Halo? I feel like that's one of the dumbest.
Okay, this is old. It's an old
Because it
head.
wasn't
It's an
in the
old head.
original.
Dude,
It's
wasn't in the
an
original.
old head. It's old.
I
Look, look.
don't
Hey, remember when?
There's no health packs. I'm hearing
Remember
there's no
when?
health packs in this.
Remember when Halo 3 came out and it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the Halo 3 dudes try to jump on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the time to kill and all that was too quick for them, and they hopped back to Halo 3. But ever since then, they've always been trying to emulate Call of Duty.
Mhm.
Well, look, hold up. I gotta.
That's why there's
do
Omni
something.
movement in the new Halo.
I mean, Reach had a sprint.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do something. Let me get this damn thing off the screen. Whoops, that's me. All right, guys. I had to do this real quick because remember, at 8 o'clock, 45 minutes from now, we will be porting over somewhere, and we will be porting over to one man's channel. And so he didn't get a chance to come on here yet and speak his mind. He didn't get a chance to come over here yet, and you guys are getting a little soft. We're getting off track. We came here to burn down Xbox, and everybody is Kumbaya and Call of Duty versus Halo. Nah, we're not letting Xbox off the hook today. Today, we dine on Xbox blood. Now, one of the people I knew who was the most hardcore Xbox people, he literally texted me at 6:49 p.m. Eastern, and it's TK9. He said, hey, tell everyone tonight we are smoking that Xbox pack. So, with that being said, coming in red hot is none other than my guy. He brings and amplifies rage to raging. He brings and amplifies vet to veterans. He is none other than Vet Rage Gaming. What's up, man? You're not muted.
Hey, it's a PC. What do you expect, man? What do you expect with the PC shit?
So come on, man. You're in here. I'm gonna bring everybody back on, but I want you to get on here and just give us some. Listen, I'm just gonna come off the screen and you just do what you do, man.
Oh, you're gonna just put me on full blast so I can let people know that I was right as usual. As always, I've been saying this, that Xbox is dead. It's one thing to go PC. It's a whole nother thing when you're trying to shift an entire console generation to move over to said PC. I've been going back and forth all day with Cubini, trying to get him to understand that this is it's the death of the console. And we already saw Microsoft stated point blank, well, our competition isn't Sony and Nintendo, guys. It's TikTok and movies. What the hell? Like, that's Xbox's competition is TikTok. So even Xbox is admitting that they're dead. Like, that's what I've been trying to like explain to these people that seem to think that, oh, we've got PlayStation this. No. PC has that. Hell, I can Linux has that. Chromebooks have access to that shit. A TV has access to that. It ain't nothing special. You getting some old ass games that were ported over by Sony because they were nice enough to do that. Guess what? I bet you they're going to stop porting PC games over just to piss off the Xbox fan base. I think that would be hilarious, just to be another slap in the face of them. But does it even matter? Because like we've just said, like Xbox has already stated, that's not their competition anymore. They're moving away from that and moving to go after TikTok. I don't know what the hell that means for Xbox, but what it probably means is anybody that thinks that they're going to be on Xbox, stick your head in the garbage can right now, because that's where you belong. And now your mama knows.
Boom. Well, listen, man, I appreciate it. Jade Love, thanks for subscribing. Dude, thank you for the damn. I thought the Xbox dried up, man. That was
Bro,
wild.
no.
Dude, you.
It was so. Look. You kept rambling, and everybody was like, "This. Oh my God!" TPG was about to like boycott the whole show, so I figured if we did that, it would worked out great because where you stood, the box was just covering your whole face, so nobody could see anything. Thankfully, and I love that Maker came on here and was like, "Rest in peace, Xbox." I mean, you could hear just how sad he really was inside. And thank God we got some true PlayStation fans like the Cowboy and JD and I guess Rue, even though he harasses me all the time. But we were all right.
It was all right.
We were all right about Stadia kicking the bucket, and once again, Phil Harrison strikes. I understand Phil Spencer was the CEO. He ain't the president. He's a Microsoft suit now. Sarah Bond is your fearless leader for Xbox, and I want to know what the panel's response is to what the hell does it mean our competition is TikTok. Like,
so here, hold on. We back up a little bit. Some years ago, they said our competition is no longer PlayStation and Nintendo. Our competition is Google and Amazon.
Yeah. So, I mean, they admitted even back then that they were done with the console wars. Like, they surrendered before it was even a talk. Like, this was the whole talk of the town. And now, like, dude, I have been trolling people like crazy on X. If you aren't following Frag Fanboys, get your ass on Twitter, because that's what we're going to bring up on the next show, and it's going to be a bloodbath.
Just give them a little, just tell the people what's going on next.
What we'll be doing on that show is at least an hour of just laying waste to all of the naysayers, all the fanboys that are out there saying, "Oh, Xbox isn't going anywhere. We're just becoming a PC." Well, no. There's one thing to be a console, and there's something clearly different to being a PC. I'm a perfect example of all of the shit that can go wrong when you try to act like you're a gamer and you're on a PC. I may be a gamer, but dude, I could spend 30 minutes having tech issues, and then there goes the stream. And you think it's easy on a handheld PC? Just wait till Microsoft breaks half the shit when they launch a full-fledged PC that acts like it's a wannabe gaming device. Yeah. I'm just saying, and I'm not going to hold back on whose names I drop. I already dropped somebody's name before. They wanted to call me out. Then they got chicken. They acted like a little chicken shit and deleted the comment before I could read it. Now I'm going to call them out again when we go live on my channel.
So guys, trust me, you want to be there, because this guy's been saying, you too soft. Where's the old cowboy? I said, Vet, I promise you, I'm going to go on your show. I'm going to give you what you've been asking
I know there are people that remember the two of us. They know, they've heard rumors of this alleged Memorial Day stream and things of that nature. Well, that's the kind of people that are going to show up at this next show. So, and the mic will be open. I'm going to have an open mic. So if you want to jump in, if you want to participate, go for it. I know there's people in the Discord that are saying, well, if FCAT's there, that your channel's going to die. I say, bring it. Show up, put your money where your mouth is, and join the podcast and bring the debate, instead of just being the little pansy keyboard warriors that you are in certain Discords.
All I'm going to say is this.
You're saying.
I'm not trying to start trouble, but some people told me that when people come on my show, that I'm responsible for what they say. And I said, they're grown adults. So I figure I'm going to go on Vet's show and I say whatever the F I want to say, because he's going to be responsible for what I say.
But you know what? I don't really care, because YouTube's already yanked 4 of my channels and 1 account. At this point, as long as you're not flashing guns, nudity, dropping the N-word, shit like that. Otherwise, it's no hold bars. It's going to be like the Royal Rumble of YouTube. There are no rules when it's on my channel. Hence the rebrand. And we're going old school. The only thing I'm not bringing back from the dead will be Stadia Vet Gaming. He's sitting with the Xbox fanboys down south.
Well, let me bring everybody back on. Right. We got Rudigs, TPG. We got my man FCAT. We got Maker of Chaos. We got 50 Trade Game. We got JD. And none other than Bam CMG is in the building. And here we go. So
Wait, hold up. Let me clear some things up. I don't know if y'all learned this, but whatever y'all say is actually on me.
I did hear rumors about that. I did.
Yeah,
It's
on me.
It's on you.
I knew it wasn't me that got
hold on.
I knew it wasn't me that got my Stadia channel deleted or
Yeah.
made Ray cry on our
What's going on,
speculation
Zayla?
stations TV show.
Shout out to Vet. We've been doing this. PlayStation Speculation TV is what they used to call the podcast. Every time we say something about PlayStation up, they had something negative to say.
Yep.
We told y'all PlayStation was king. We told y'all Xbox was going down. We told y'all that.
Whoa.
I mean,
whoa.
y'all
Hold
did
up.
say some crazy things like
Hey, Vet.
Y'all,
Vet,
Maker, you was on that show too. Come on now.
I wasn't making as crazy predictions as you guys. I remember
just for the
someone.
record, you can make all the crazy predictions you want.
God damn.
Are you kidding me with that mic? That vacuum.
That's the sound of Xbox sucking.
Let's go.
Damn.
No, that's the sound of Sony sucking the last bit of soul Xbox had.
Oh, hey, hold up. Before you guys got to doing too much. Vet, I'm talking to you. This is Murder.
Yo, what's up?
You know me and you, remember when I was playing on my Xbox and I was talking shit in the chat and you guys used to beat my head in, and
I know.
at the end of the night, me and you, we jumped on my PlayStation. And remember, we played Fortnite on your stream, had a great time.
I know.
But now I gotta take you back. Who are we getting right now? Because 3 weeks ago you were in here jumping in the chat, jumping in here calling people ponies and saying how Microsoft is the way, and now you're switching back over to this. What are we doing?
It's called capitalizing on things. Look, I'm in the land of the free, home of the brave. This is America.
Right.
We are capitalists at heart, and I'm capitalizing on another Microsoft f up.
Hey,
and look,
see, and you saying it just like that, I respect it. I respect it.
But
All
here's
right.
the thing: I've always kept it real. I've always been like this. Even Maker and JD can both attest, because when we were on that Cloud Nation or whatever the hell we called it at the time, I called, and this was when Stadia was in its right before it went under and they shut down SG&E. I told everybody, all of the Stadia fans need to pull their head out of Google's ass and realize that they were going to get shut down. I said it then, and I've called out. Let's see, I've called out Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Stadia, GFN, Booster. I've literally called I've never not called out at least one company before.
So let me say this. I do got to give Vet credit. I loved your response. You said, "Look, I'm just capitalizing." So that for me, and I think Murder gets it too. That's more real. Like, look, you
know me, Cowboy. The easy way to shut me down is with real.
Yep.
And that was real.
Yep, that was real. He said, "Listen, I capitalized. Oh, hey, they was screwing up. I jumped on it." So I appreciate that as well. All right, so let's get everybody back on. And, I just had to let them square up, man. I had to let them square up, you know?
Oh, God.
Y'all need to know one thing about Vet. And I told him this on our podcast. He's the sponsor boy. He's going to wear every single logo, and he's going to talk crap about every company, but he's going to get paid.
Right.
Damn right.
Hey, listen.
We played a couple rounds of Fortnite back in the day. I had to carry that.
I hear that vacuum one more time. I'm gonna fucking put myself in a vacuum.
I still got that logo too. That logo that I made with all my sponsors.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
All right, so hold up. FCAT, you let's pull up the next thing. You got something else? FCAT, do you have anything else you want to pull up?
No,
this guy. He takes breaks at the strangest time.
Breaks at the most convenient time.
Okay, so anyways.
Cat, we'll go at your pace. We'll go at the snail's pace. We'll just have to put some salt on you.
I was just gonna say I'm actually about to head out. I'll catch you guys later. Have a fun stream.
Where the hell you think you going, Maker?
All right, Maker.
I've got stuff I gotta do. I'm cooking.
All right, fair. Hey, don't burn the house down, bro.
He cooking up
Take
the next
Take
Xbox.
care.
Yo.
We got to
He
chat.
cooking up the next Xbox. Go ahead, maker of Xbox.
Let's get a little bit of comedy. So let's get a little bit of comedy. I didn't watch this yet.
Watch
play
the
a
whole
snippet.
thing. It's only 3 minutes, Cowboy. You can watch it.
It's really happening. The announcement is finally here. Halo! New game, bro. We finally getting a new game. I'm gonna be in that thing like, Halo about to go crazy. You see, this is why Xbox increased Game Pass. It all makes sense, because they're about to release the greatest game in history on us. Announcement starting. It's starting. What is it? Halo 6? Halo 7? Halo Infinite Part 2? Electric Boogaloo? It's Halo 1. It's a Halo 1 remake. We're getting Halo 1 for the third time. You know, that's
like
fine. Right? Yeah, I mean, I love Halo 1. It's one of the greatest games ever made. It's a masterpiece. I mean, it just means more people can enjoy greatness. Facts. All they got to do is put that bad boy in 4K, update the graphics. Don't change anything else with the game. They added sprinting. Huh? Sprint. Oh, you must be talking about the cellular network because there's.
Anyways, I just want.
No, keep playing. No, it gets better, dude. Oh my God, Cowboy, you know fun. I don't
want to play the man.
Oh, play the whole damn thing. You know fun, man.
Oh, copyright, man. I'm gonna play the whole thing.
Copyright.
We're reacting.
Are you kidding me, Cowboy? You kidding me?
Listen,
You know what? You can react to one of my videos. That's fine. I give you copyright permission. Apparently, I don't give you.
Does he say anything about the PlayStation in it?
Yes, he makes fun of it.
Yes, keep playing it.
You sound like a seagull right now. Calm down.
The flying beach trap? I'm a seagull.
All right.
Good Lord.
In Halo 1. That's heresy. Nah, it's fine, bro. It makes sense. More movement is fun. The original game didn't have sprinting. Can't add a new mechanic because it removes the original experience. It's gonna feel more modern. I don't want it to feel modern. I want it to feel like Halo. But whatever. You know? Whatever. Just as long as they don't mess with the Warthog has extra seats. Why would they mess with perfection? What? It's fine, it makes sense. It's 4-player co-op. You gotta have extra seats. Adding sprinting and changing up the sacred Warthog? That's egregious. Only good news is they really can't do nothing else to make it worse. Halo's coming to PS5.
It's on ER.
Wake up. Wake up. You're gonna be okay, bro. You're gonna be all right, man. Wake up. You're gonna be fine, all right?
Oh, but it gets
How many
better.
fingers am I holding up? Cookies. We're gonna need an ambulance. What's the problem? Just means more people can enjoy greatness. Oh no. Not you. I guess when Phil Spencer said only 4 games going to PlayStation, he meant only 4 that year. And for the future, we getting them all. Oh God, this can't be happening. Forgive me for my arrogance, but y'all saw what I did to Sega, right? Now look what I'm about to do to you. Gears of War was hard enough, but now Halo? What's the point of having an Xbox now? Brother, I am Xbox now. No, y'all paying $1,000 for a handheld just for my system to play the same games. That's unforgivable. You go away. Go away to your games about reluctant father figures and their journey with children. Y'all waiting for Halo, but got Halo 1 a third time. When they said Halo Infinite, they meant it. Boy, you ain't getting nothing else. This can't be the end of Xbox. It just can't be. Oh, Xbox is still alive. It's just living in my system. Goodbye, bitch boy. These consoles are so dumb. Y'all lost to me so long ago. Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone, man. Hey, look. As bad as things look for Xbox, and boy do they look bad, at least I know I can find some solace in the fact we can stomp on noobs again in Halo 1. Multiplayer about to go crazy, right?
This is the part.
Right?
Well, that's just crazy.
No multiplayer.
Man, that man's just dead in the ER. What happened? He found out about the Xbox Halo news.
Yeah.
So before we move on to the next thing, I just want to say, and I want to ask everybody this question. Y'all notice when 343, aka Halo Studios, when they're only good at remaking old Halos and not at actually making than the original Halo?
Well, that's because it's Halo, and it was typically for an Xbox.
Yeah, but
and who wants to play that trash?
The thing
I'm
is,
just
they're
saying.
copying what Bungie did with Halo, but when they go to make Halo, like it falls by the wayside.
I
Like
get it.
4, 5,
Yeah, the only
Infinite,
successful Halo Bungie designed.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, do y'all agree with that assessment?
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what? So I can't really say. I stopped following Halo probably like I played a little. Maybe it's so long ago. Like I was Die Hard Part 1, Die Hard Part 2, and I don't think maybe I got off the boat after Part 2.
I mean, if you all want to know, like for real, I never played any of them.
What?
I've never played a single Halo game in my life.
You call yourself a gamer, or you haven't played a Halo game?
like,
Dude,
like
they
if you
just
play
look
Master
stu-
Chief
look,
Collection,
To be fair, to be fair, they look dumb. At the time that those Halo games came out, I was rocking PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I didn't
Brother.
oh, I feel it. I
and
was
I was
rocking
also
Doom
on
3.
Sega. I was with the Sega Dreamcast.
Listen, I get on like the PlayStation guy and everything, but you play Halo.
I
You
wasn't
got to
into
play
that stuff.
Halo.
I was a sports guy. I never. Honestly,
what's next?
look, I
What's
never
next?
played. The only game I ever played was Madden. I only played sports games.
Vet,
up
I gotta
until
ask
Stadia.
you. Please
Stadia
don't-
was the only reason
Vet,
I branched out
Vet, I
because
want to
I
ask you a
became
quick
damn
question here.
YouTuber.
Please tell me you've played a Spyro or Crash Bandicoot game.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay,
oh, hell yeah.
there's hope for you yet. There's hope
Oh my
for
god,
you
dude,
yet.
Spyro was the shit. I played. Let's see, I got
I never played Spyro.
Crash Bandicoot.
You
The
never
first
played
one I got
Spyro
that
Cowboy?
thanks to shout out to Pizza Hut because I got that from a delivery.
Right? The fucking
got that.
demo
I
disc?
also got oh my god, what the hell? Medieval 2.
Dude,
Got that one. Hell,
Okay,
I played
that actually has.
Listen. Yeah,
Okay, look,
listen. Yeah, or
the longest
DVA.
game
Listen.
I ever played.
Yeah.
Hold on, boy. The longest game I ever played on PlayStation was Digimon Card Battle. I'd stayed up for 26 hours with the Game Shark codes enabled, and that's how long it took me to beat that damn game.
Don't
All
be
right,
playing
listen,
time
you guys
strangers, man.
You guys are getting off track with the
All right.
games we played. We came here to burn something down. All right.
Yeah, we got
Burn it
30
down!
minutes apparently.
What is Mr. Booty thinking about here? Because I don't understand.
Booty. Matt Booty.
I mean, besides the booty,
Yeah.
I mean, clearly he couldn't find it. That's why Xbox
Dude,
went down.
The,
This is
the,
the
the
most
guy
asinine
who
statement he
said
has
they
made.
were gonna buy PlayStation out of business or whatever, he said.
How do you buy
Yeah,
a company out of
apparently
business?
they
Well, what I don't
apparently they
understand,
went
though,
from Amazon and Google being their competition to now TikTok and movies. How does this
Even
make
though, fun little fact for you, movies are dying. The theater's basically done at this point. TikTok is rotting people's brains out of their fucking skulls.
it's not just TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, AI. I mean,
Twitter.
there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Xbox killed an entire generation of gamers that could have been on
This
a PlayStation.
is the kind of thinking that ruined
Okay.
Xbox in the 1st
Mhm.
place, right? They're always trying to compete with someone instead of making themselves great within and
Well-
something to compete against.
They're
And
trying to compete with
because they kept
trends
trying to
instead of
just
competing with
squash their
competition.
competition and didn't focus on making themselves great. That's where they are now, and that's why it's a dumpster fire.
So I want
Well,
to give a shout out to hold up. Want to give a shout out to Purple Haze in the building. She gifted 5 memberships. So Sean got a membership. Life, my man, Life with Jose. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Got a membership. Whoa. Pella got a membership.
people who don't even show up are getting memberships? Well, Holt's got a membership.
Hey, look.
got a
She's
membership.
Look, Perp's just jealous because she's got to play catch up because I dropped 30. It's okay.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
wild.
look, you're basically like the Xbox to me now. At this point, it's okay being second best. Sometimes, that's just how it is. It's like when you think Ghostbusters is better than Back to the Future. Not everybody can make good
I'm
choices
sorry.
in life.
Wait. She thinks that. She thinks that. Purple. I love you like a sister. You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong on that one.
Listen.
All right, hey, let's focus here. Real quick, though. Does that look like a guy that should be in charge of anything?
Fuck no.
But see, this is it. Xbox's competition isn't another console. So then why are you trying to do anything? Like, I don't understand what the point of all of this is, because I'm just like, you want to, like, you're making a new console. So then who the hell is that console supposed to compete against?
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think when you think of it, it's kind of cliche to say, but I think everything is entertainment. So, like, if I was, you know, if I'm watching a show and then I turn it off to play my game just beat the show. But if I turn the show off, you know, turn my game off to play the show. So I get where they're going with this. There's times where I could turn on my PlayStation, but I'm still in bed and I got my phone in my hand and I'm just playing this phone game, Match Factory, that I've been addicted to for a minute, right? So I get it. But I think what Rudik said is, imagine if they just said, look, let's just stick to who we're going up against. Because I think the optics is, once you start saying this, people start feeling like, all right, so you're saying you're competing with TikTok?
Right? To me, it screams there's no focus in the company. Like they don't even know what they're aiming at. They're like, one minute it's like, oh no, we're aiming at Sony. Oh, now this minute we're aiming at TikTok. Now we're aiming at movies. It's like, good Lord, you're just gonna shoot it. You're just gonna aim at everyone, aren't you?
Everybody shut down.
Everyone, get down.
Does TikTok make games?
No.
No, but you can live stream gaming on there.
Okay, why didn't they list Twitch as their competition?
Right.
Amazon is no longer a competition. Indiana Jones is on Luna.
There's a lot of things on Luna. Let's be real. The guy that we're looking at right here.
Satya Nadella.
Yeah, no, I don't care what his name is. This is the reason that Microsoft is no longer in the gaming business. This is the reason Windows Phone is no longer a thing. That guy is the reason Xbox is now no longer a thing. He is a PC guy. He's a business guy. He is a subscription guy. He has no cares about anything else that could potentially be something bigger. What he did to Xbox is what Phil Harrison did to Stadia.
You saw his quote. You saw his quote that he was saying, Xbox is he's comparing Xbox to Microsoft Office or something like that.
Yeah, that right there tells you everything you need to know about what this guy's beliefs are with Microsoft gaming. It's ridiculous. He's an idiot.
They do not care about gaming. They just care about gaming being.
Did
how much money?
No, they did at one time. Microsoft did when Steve Ballmer was in charge.
Yeah, I was going to say
as the CEO. They did care about gaming. The moment that he took over, that Nadella took over, is when everything shifted. And
doesn't Nadella come from the Office team or something like that?
Yeah, he came from the.
So that makes total sense. He wants Microsoft. He only cares about Microsoft Office. Everything else is just.
Well, he's already scrapped. He has scrapped other divisions on top of the Windows team. Like all of these different departments that were from the Xbox division are now under control with the Windows team.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all think Microsoft projection of the next console, they think it's gonna like sell to everybody, or did they project is not? They like? Do you think they already feel that?
I guarantee you,
you ready to get into that? You ready to get into that?
I guarantee you, Nadella thinks that everybody will buy this. And the thing is, it's a PC.
Okay,
that's what he's.
Let's get into that. Let's get into that. So, Jez Corden claims next gen Xbox won't feature multiplayer paywall.
You know why?
Because yes, it's a PC, but that's the spin that because the average consumer is going to look at this and be like, oh, it's an Xbox. Like you look at the ROG Ally now, it's an Xbox.
Right
they
here.
said it's an Xbox,
that?
right?
You see that? That's an Xbox according to everybody.
Right. But that's the thing. Xbox became a household name and everybody's just going to gravitate to everything being an Xbox, the Xbox is a thing, they're not going to care if it's a PC. And
This is an Xbox.
I know Chairman
My
Gang and Laugh.
PlayStation is an Xbox.
Yeah, I know,
Chairman
Guys,
Gang and
all
Laugh.
goes back to that Mighty Keith line.
Listen,
I am
listen,
a
guys.
Xbox.
Guys, I'm gonna say a hot take right now. If this is true, the average consumer is going to pay out that $1,000 whatever dollars
It's
for
not
this
true, though,
device.
FCAT. Do you think
or
Microsoft is going to say
my-
no to money? Do you think they're going to say,
Look.
oh, now this thing we
Right.
charge you for is free?
Listen-
No, they're
listen to
going
the
to
man up
charge you
north.
more every chance they can. I don't
Listen to the
see
man
them
up north.
giving you
If it's
anything
true,
for free.
If it's true, people will flock over in droves.
FCAT, I gotta ask you, when has Xbox ever made a decision recently that was actually positive?
Dang.
This is probably the only positive.
By the way, and it's something
but
that's
it's a
actually
rumor
really at the end of the day doesn't really matter.
from Jez
'cause-
Corden.
Yeah, also a guy who
Yeah.
works at an Xbox-driven website. Wow,
But here's the
I
thing.
wonder why
Here's
he
the
would
thing
sit
that-
there and say good things about Xbox.
Here's the thing that you notice with this Xbox ROG LA, they're not advertising that it has free multiplayer on it. What if they come out and advertise this next Xbox free
you know what?
multiplayer?
Hey,
The
man.
average,
how
listen,
about
listen,
this? How about
TBG,
this?
TBG,
Listen, what about-
TBG,
What
listen,
if
listen,
Neil
listen.
How about this? What
Oh
if
my
Neil
God.
Druckmann comes to my house, gives me a free alpha build of The Last of Us factions, and also kisses me
TBG.
on the fucking cheek?
That has
I mean,
nothing
both
to do
things are
with
both
this.
equally likely to happen.
Listen,
But-
listen.
but- no, no,
The
no,
average
hold on.
Listen,
I will-
listen.
No,
The
no,
average
You both can't
consumer.
talk at the same time.
I'm
Go ahead,
I'm trying to finish my thought.
Go
The
ahead.
average consumer is gonna sit there and do the math in their head, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can pay one price, not pay every single month for online. I don't need a Switch anymore. I don't need the PlayStation anymore. I'm gonna go over here."
Okay, but
I
here's
bet you any money they will drop that $1,000 whatever dollars on this device.
But here's my counter argument. What about Game
This
Pass?
is a tech.
That's $1,000 plus
forget
dollars
Game
and
Pass.
$30 a month.
Game Pass is going to get gutted because of this. Game Pass is going to get gutted because of this. Every single tier is going to get gutted. That's why they hid PC Game Pass in the new tiers.
So wait.
Guys.
You think they would in favor? So wait, hold on.
Yes.
So Xbox it is bad at selling consoles, and the margins for Game Pass went
This-
up. You think? Whoa, listen. So you think they would get rid of Game
Yes.
Pass and think that's gonna wait? So people
they're getting
love
rid of
playing
online.
games on Game Pass, and you think they would get rid of Game Pass and think people are that's gonna make them buy more Xboxes?
No.
No,
They're gonna
Cowboy,
gut
Cowboy.
the
With them
online
dropping the
multiplayer
paywall.
from the Game Pass tier.
Right.
Yeah, but
They
listen,
would have to restructure Game Pass. If you
Right.
know,
he said drop Game Pass is what he said. That's not what he said.
No,
I get
I
what you're
said
saying.
gut
Right.
Game Pass and genocide and restructure it. But the thing is, like, you got
Did you
this
say
is a
genocide
if
it?
they actually market if they actually come out and market and advertise saying no multiplayer paywall, that is tectonic. That is industry changing
Yeah, but
kind of thing.
hold up. You know the only thing I got my
Because
pushback
they
to that is-
created the paywall in the
listen,
first place.
My pushback to that is people are conditioned to pay. People are conditioned because it's what they pay for is included with other stuff, right? So
They're
I'm
tired
like,
of it.
Yeah, but the thing, no, you're the only person I know. Maybe it's one other person I know that bring up the whole pay. That's what we've been doing for years. Like, so if somebody just say, "Oh, I dropped,"
and we're
you
tired
like,
of it.
okay, let me ask you this: who on this panel will buy a $1,200 or $1,000 or $1,200 console because they don't pay $10 a month on internet?
Not me.
Like, do the math. You would if
The
you
average
that
consumer is
would-
going to do the math in their head.
Listen. Let's say I only have a PlayStation. You think I'm going to buy a $1,000 or $1,200 console because I pay I pay a little bit a month to play online? You're forgetting the game.
Not you personally, because you're stuck in that ecosystem. But if somebody, say like an average consumer, not on Twitter, not on YouTube, you know, the average Joe is gonna, if they market and advertise it like this, it's over. Like,
No. Listen,
they're gonna
listen.
instantly do the math in their head,
Wait.
and they're gonna be like, I have no problem with dropping $1,000 whatever dollars on
Here's how
this
you
device
shot
one time.
No. Here's how you shot yourself in the foot. You said the average Joe. The average Joe ain't paying $1,000 for a console. So
you want to put money on that? No. You want to put for free online multiplayer? You want to put money on that?
I would put money on it.
I will put money on it.
Okay.
And for Ron Slosher, by the way, there's no proof that the PlayStation 6 would be $1,000. That would be a death sentence for any console. Seriously.
Well, I think if you got a PC hybrid, that isn't bad though.
Yeah, but still, like for a traditional console, which is not like the PlayStation 6 is going to be, it's a death sentence.
I'll pay that. If I want it, I'll pay that.
Oh yeah, me too. But
For
we're not
for a good console.
So here's the problem. FCAT said the average gamer. Murder. You and me ain't the average gamer.
Right. You know that.
Yeah, we're not the average gamer. Like we don't have a price tag on what we like. We just don't.
Right. I'm not saying what do I want to go $1,000 for, you know, at that point. It's like what Microsoft is doing. Remember, haven't they always, one of their gimmicks always been, we want a cheap entry for gaming. We want everybody to play. Yep. We want this, we want that. Everybody should be gaming. But then they turn around and come out and tell you, yep, our next box is going to be a luxury, high-priced box. And that don't sound, you know, well, and it's going to be over $1,000. I'm not going to be one of those people. I don't know what it's going to be.
Right.
But wasn't the whole pitch like these last couple of years? We want everybody to be gaming, which is cool. I see, you know, because they're putting their stuff on everything. That's awesome. Right. You know, for the most part, you can do that with PlayStation as well. I can play PlayStation Remote Play or do certain, you know, things from, you know, PlayStation has something similar to that. But the gimmick has been, you know, Xbox is for members. What's his name? Phil Spencer. Didn't he say we don't see ourselves moving anything forward with $1,000 consoles, or something along those lines? Yeah. But then you put out, you know, $1,000 handheld, and this next thing you come in your pitches when you sit down, Miss Sarah Bond, Miss beautiful Sarah Bond, she sits there and says the next thing we're putting out is for the high pricey, the premium person. Like, so you're excluding somebody at some point.
Right. No, you're right.
You know,
but I think their thing is because everything's an Xbox, you're really not being excluded because they're going to be like, well, play it on something else. Like when Nintendo did. When the Switch 2 came out, Nintendo was like, I mean, you could still buy a Switch 1. And it was like, damn, wait, you're telling me not to buy a console? But look at this. So this comment. So Lizard said, consoles last 7 years. $70 a year is $490. Most people would choose to pay $500 over 7 years, $100K up. I don't think people break it down like that, though. You know, I don't look at it like.
I'm just saying this is a disruptor. Yeah, like Lemon says, it's an industry disruptor. This, if they market it like this is a disruptor.
It's not a disruptor. This is not a disruptor. This would be the final absolute.
You think that now?
This will be the final pile of dirt on Xbox. Is great.
Yeah, I think FCAT. I think if they said it right now, hey, you could get Xbox without paying. Now it'd be like cool because Xbox and the PlayStation is almost the same amount of money.
Right.
But you're not showing off by saying we got a really expensive console. And it's free to pay online. Well, my money to pay online just went to the company. You know what I mean?
It was a luxury, expensive console, and people still bought it.
FCAT, why are you defending this so much?
No. Because as long as I do FCAT,
online multiplayer is a tectonic industry-changing thing.
I want to ask this. FCAT, are you getting a paycheck from Microsoft?
No. Listen. As long as I knew FCAT, one of his most important things was paying money. He can't stand that, you know, you pay to play online. So I think the thing is, you're looking down your own glasses, though. Since I knew you, this has been your thing. You've been bring it up, you know, but I think you're seeing it from so you're extra excited for this, but you are, because you always been. And every time we had these conversations, you was literally like the only person that made that big of a deal about paying online.
This doesn't affect me. I already have a PC. I'm not going to want this thing.
No, but you're excited for it to not have.
I'm just saying it's a tectonic thing. Y'all don't believe it now because y'all looking at the price. Y'all looking at the price. You're not looking at the bigger picture.
No, FK. The reason why it's not a disruptor is because it's gonna, again, allegedly it's supposed to be expensive. A disruptor is something that undercuts and come in and you be like, whoa, how can I not get that? The fact that people are gonna stop and think about the price tag, that is not a disruptor. You undercut somebody, that's a disruptor. Because what you're thinking about is you're thinking about the monthly payment not being a price tag. Everybody's gonna look at the big amount. It's like saying, hey, let's go buy this house. It costs $300 million. And he'd be like, no, but don't worry, we could get you the mortgage for $2,200 a month. You'd be like, but how many years I'm paying? Oh, don't worry about that. No, people are gonna think about that big number. But we'll see.
Hey. And Cowboy,
that's the main thing. We'll see. That's just a prediction of mine. I mean, we'll see where if it goes, if I'm wrong or if I'm right.
We'll see. What you gonna say, a murder?
I was say disrupting and catering are two different things. What Microsoft is doing isn't gonna disrupt anything, because you know PlayStation had the paywall down on the PlayStation 2. Like you said, Microsoft brought it in with the blah blah blah. And if they do that, for me, it's like, okay, fuck you. You want to drop the paywall now because you're trying to cater to a PC crowd. After I've been an Xbox, you could have dropped the fucking paywall 2 generations ago when you were losing.
That's what I said.
But now, since you're going to PC, you're going to cater to them, right? Okay. Once again. But anyway,
hey guys, thanks for having me. I got to drop, but it's always fun and down with Xbox.
Definitely. Well, thanks for popping on, Rudigs. I appreciate it. As always, tell the people where they can find you, man.
Yeah, you can find me at Cloud and Console tonight. We're going to be playing.
Whoops.
On the new free-to-play mode.
Sorry, say it again.
We're going to be at Cloud and Console tonight. We're going to be playing Battlefield, the free-to-play, so anyone can join in. It's going to be fun. So check us there.
All right, Rudigs, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
Hell yeah.
So guys, in 3 minutes, I'm supposed to be going over to Vet's channel. I'll just be honest and let you guys know. So it might be a little crazy. Vet is a crazy guy. And the whole thing is that he's always saying, you're not the old cowboy. So I said, look, if I go on your channel, I'm a 100% be the old me. But I'm not going there and starting trouble. But if somebody brings something up, I'm gonna be the old me where I don't hold back. I drop names and everything. Now, whatever that means, I don't know, because we're supposed to be talking about, Xbox fanboys. But just know that it's probably gonna be pretty crazy and exciting. So
I'll definitely be watching.
It's gonna be crazy. So Keelan said the problem is Xbox marketing. Everything is an Xbox. So if we can access Xbox games on other consoles and in many other cheaper ways, why would I spend $1,000 plus just to join the ecosystem? No, I agree. Go ahead. What you say, Murder?
Another thing is, if they do this, it's also going to kill xCloud because you have to pay for online for xCloud.
Well, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah. Well, let me read what Monkey Boy said. He said, I agree with FCAT. If the PS6 is $800 and the new Xbox is $1,100, but the PS6 costs $200 a year to operate and the Xbox is free, it's a no-brainer, which is one more value. So here's the thing why I disagree. It's not like you're only paying for online. So when you pay for Xbox and PlayStation right now, that online is wrapped into something else. So they make you feel like you're paying and getting something else, the free games a month, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to look at it like, oh, wait, Xbox is $1,100. This is $800, but I'm gonna go to them because of $200 a year. No, because you feel like you're also getting something. Now, this is what I will say. I always say it. gaming is a popularity contest. There's no way in hell Xbox is all of a sudden going to get more people to buy Xbox than a PlayStation 6 because more people already have a PlayStation 6. And number two, this is what I was asking Neos. I said, okay, I can understand why a console gamer may buy the new Xbox if they can pull off a hybrid, right? PC/console. Because if you could say, oh, now the power narrative is over, I could get a PC slash Xbox and I could get super frames, I could get this and that. But my question is to the people who got a PC, what makes you want an Xbox slash PC? You'll be like, my PC is already more powerful than this.
Right, right. But on top of that, look at the current people that are on the Xbox console. And this new thing comes out, they're gonna be like, well, hold up. If I stay on this thing, on this device, I'm gonna be paying every month. Oh, I'm gonna go trade it. I'm gonna go trade it. Listen. I'm gonna go trade it in. I'm gonna go trade in these stupid consoles that are collecting dust for something else where I don't have to pay every month. Like,
no, listen. I told you here. I know think
TPG's worried about the price because he's broke, right?
No, but that's a good point because when you said the average or regular person, regular person isn't spending a lot of money, right? They're trying to get a deal, they're trying to get a discount. So so I just feel like I get what you're saying. I just think you're wording it wrong, or you're grouping in the wrong people, But that's just me.
I don't know.
Well, it was fun hanging out with you guys. I'll be watching Vest's channel. So, yeah, are we wrapping it up here?
Yeah, we are. I'm waiting to hear. I'll shoot him a text. We can still talk a little bit, but because I actually got it where we'll raid his channel. So when I end this, it'll take us right over. So let me just text him. Yeah, so you don't have to go yet. I'll put the link for it also, but let me just text him. Hey, what's going on?
Sorry if I seem like deflated about talking about that new Xbox thing, but that's all speculation at this point. I'm the same way with PlayStation.
It's coming from Jez Corden, the guy who said that they would drop the paywall if Game Pass hit a certain number. He said that earlier.
How many people have told us they had the spec leaked sheets of the next PlayStation 5? It was nowhere near it. All this stuff is circumstantial until it's proven otherwise.
Right. It's coming from Jez. I don't believe Jez. But if what he says is true, I'm looking at it like this is ramification type shit.
Yeah,
I think again,
he's wrong.
Tectonic, make people switch.
So listen, let me just ask people on this panel and people in the chat, right? So again, FCAT, it's like if I'm gonna get crazy. Hear me out. It's like if I was like, my wife said, "Would you ever cheat on me?" And I was like, She said, "Why you hesitated?" I'm like, well, I never had a threesome, so if two hot chicks came up, well, that's what you really want, right? So you're making a big. I like to make crazy analogies to get my point. You're making a big deal out of this because since I knew you was like, what if they drop? What if they make it free to go online? Like that has been literally something you've mentioned. So for you, it's hyper.
That was something I always championed with Stadia because it had free online, but the population of Stadia wasn't there to match people against. I mean, it was dead, right? But this doesn't affect me personally. Like this isn't me personally. Coming out against free online because I already have a PC. I have no interest in buying whatever this PC Xbox console thingy is. I'm just saying the average consumer, not on Twitter, not on YouTube, is going to sit there, see it, and do the math in their head, right click and be like, oh, that's a better deal.
I don't. So here's what I think you're forgetting too. We're gamers and we've had our libraries. Right. So if a new PlayStation came out and new Xbox came out, you think I would leave my library and all my games?
No.
Just because I'm getting free online? No. But I'm saying so. Okay. So maybe you're saying is if somebody doesn't have either system, is that what you're saying? And
I'm saying if somebody has a Switch 2 right now, a PlayStation 5, whatever. Okay. Or on the current Series S and X, they're gonna look at this thing and be like, "Hold up." That's all I'm saying.
Hold up.
because online is free.
Exactly.
I think they might look and say, hold up, if it could get, if they market it great and say, listen, no console has ever been able to have 240 frames. No console has ever been able to have full, like, real ray tracing. If they do that, if they could utilize what PC people always talk about, and it suckers some people, like look at Doc Dark. He literally said he bought the Xbox Series X for the power narrative. If they could literally market, have a good trailer, good campaign, and PlayStation can't do that, I think that's a bigger deal than saying, well, online is free and it's expensive. Like,
yeah, they'll have some idiots that fall for it.
Of course,
they're sucker born every second.
I don't see, like, for me, it's like it's a sale. It's a hard sell for anybody, because for one, you got the people who, and believe me, there's more people than you think that have a bad taste in their mouth about Xbox and will not buy the next console.
Right.
That faithfully would have, like me, it's day one for me, But now it's not even a talk.
Right.
I still have my Series X, and they're still going to be porting and making those same games with maybe a little bit dumbed down graphics. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't see people going, hey, I want to be on my PC with Steam already, but I want to go over here to a console/hybrid box, which is the first of its kind, which means it's going to have some problems. Like, people seem to think this is just going to be something easy to do when they're already telling you they can barely do it on a handheld. If you look at some of the real people that are not in the console wars, they're like, man, I have to update Microsoft Thumbnail. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the background. It's like, da 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 da. But then you got like I said, you got the console people that really that doesn't do anything for them. It's like another weak selling point. I see people that are fanboys, which I ain't got no problem with them because I'm one of them. But it's like, but not like that, But it's like they'll use it for talking points and they'll do this. But I guarantee you, the PlayStation 6 is still gonna beat it up again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why people sit there and think because, oh my God, they're putting Steam into it. And that's going to be the savior. But do you understand that?
Do you think if they
they're
do
not
this,
competing with just TikTok now? People seem to forget, even in that thing we're competing with TikTok now. No, you're not. Do you know what you're opening yourself up to by fucking with Steam? You think you think you got destroyed by PlayStation? You think Steam putting that and making that the mainstay over your own store, over your own hardware is the right way to go? You're an idiot.
Right.
Yeah, I think the thing is, when you think of PlayStation and Xbox, right? PlayStation already had jumped over as far as console sales, right? The thing is, what they should be marketing is, how can I get console? How can I steal some of PlayStation people? The fact that now they're trying to throw in PC. First of all, you're not, like Murder said, you're not going to win over PlayStation. Listen, people are creatures of habit. If you got this
what they want,
PlayStation and Xbox was like this, you might bring it down a little bit. But then you're trying to market to PC people. They're not buying. They
already got their PCs. They're set. They're not.
And then think about it. If it is a hybrid, right? It's going to be a dumbed down PC. So a PC person probably going to be like, why would I get that when I can just spend extra money and get a better PC, right? But I think console players, you might sway them. But here's the thing. Let me just play this little piece of this video. Because imagine it comes out. All right? Now, the ROG Xbox Ally X. So I'll just play a little piece of this, right?
I was able to spend some time with some of the people behind the ROG Xbox Ally. And there are a couple of concerns I want to put off right off the rip. The setup process is much more PC-like than console-like. When you get this on launch day, you will need to download a number of updates, and then you will need to go into Armory Crate and download additional updates, including BIOS and graphics drivers and stuff.
No! Yeah.
This is not a console. This is a PC. You're not just gonna light this thing up and it's gonna update. You are updating Windows, and if you've ever used Armory Crate, which
Armory
this
Crate
is
sucks.
So just a forewarning, just unboxing experience aside, expect a little bit of an update. It's not going to be as bad as what we had to do for these like review units.
You should know going in that this is a PC handheld. There is some confusion that people think this is just like a Series S in a handheld. It's not.
And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. And now, so I just wanted to play that because imagine, now that's just that. But imagine.
Now here's the question. Here's the good question I just thought of. If this next Xbox thingy is in fact a PC, can you go and change the OS like you can with the ROG Ally? Or are they going to lock it down?
I couldn't imagine to answer that question.
That's another thing.
I would imagine maybe their test was this thing that's out right now, the ROG Ally, the ROG Xbox Ally. Maybe that's their test to be like, okay, let's see how, because again, you're putting this thing to two markets, console players and PC players, right? So, and you're telling everybody, like everybody running around talking about, it's a console. No, it's a handheld PC. But if you can market it properly, I'm telling you, marketing is lying, but you got to be the best liar. So if you can market it and make somebody say, I'm going to buy it, chances are once they spent the money, some people don't return things, right? Some people do. Some people are just keeping it and try to stick with it. So if they could figure out learning from this handheld that's out now, and they can make it where, like you said, maybe it'd be easy to when you hook it up to a monitor or a PC, and somehow you can make them get a console experience, and somehow you can make the PC people feel like they got a PC feeling. I think that's going to be good. I still don't think they're going to touch the PlayStation because I think the PlayStation is going to do what they do. They're going to come out and say, this is a PlayStation that's made just for gaming. It's optimized for gaming. You can't do this, can't do that. What you do is play games, and it's fully optimized. And it's just a better version of an already PlayStation. I think that speaks more to a console gamer than, okay, maybe I could get higher frames on this new thing, but how do I even do that? And how do I work this? And so, but we'll see.
And Cowboy, and people act like it's gonna be something crazy. You seen the Amethyst thing and blah blah blah. Mark Cerny or whatever it is talking about what they're putting in this next PlayStation. Right. It's not gonna be no slouch. They're saying it's gonna be like 3 times more powerful or 2.5 times more powerful or whatever than the PS5 Pro. Like 3 times or 4. I mean, they were saying some crazy numbers, like and things that they can do. This isn't the PlayStation 6 ain't gonna be no fucking slouch. We lived with the power narrative and all this is gonna eat up the whole countries, and we see how that boiled down.
So here's the thing, unfortunate for Xbox too. And again, I always say this: video games are a popularity contest. More developers are going to want to optimize their games for the PlayStation because they have a larger player base.
Yep.
Even if the Xbox could be more powerful and do whatever, the PlayStation is more attractive to put your game on that console.
Sorry, but the Xbox could do 8K native, 120 frames per second, and it won't mean shit if the developers can't get to that level, or more importantly, just there's no sales on the console, or I don't know. Well, I feel like really the biggest problem for Microsoft is just they're third place. They're third place in a popularity contest. No one wants to go out with the third place girl. No one wants to spend thousands of dollars on a potential Xbox PC when all it does is play video games. Like, listen, right now I actually just recently changed my setup. I have 2 computers right next to me. This is the computer to just, do the YouTube shit. And I got one to do like other stuff too. You can't do that with an Xbox. If it's a console, PC, whatever the hell it's supposed to be, it needs to play games first. It's not going to be able to operate Windows like these 2 devices can. You can't. I doubt you'll be able to edit videos and make them or whatever.
Well, I don't think they should.
You're trying to target 2 very distinct markets. PC gamers aren't going to mess with the new Xbox because they'll be like, well, I got a PC already, so why would I buy this? And console players, they're going to see that price tag. That's going to be the Achilles heel. No, in today's market, when you go around and ask people like, how much money do you think like the average consumer has to spend on like luxury devices? It's less than $1,000, probably even less than like $300. And unless we get in a better place with our economy, really at the end of the day, I just don't think a $1,000 Xbox or PlayStation is the smart call to make. If anything, what I think with both Microsoft and Sony should do is try to extend this console generation out a little bit longer and then let things play out. But I'm crazy.
Yeah. So I want to respond to some of the chat. So Neil said the guys Austin Evans or whatever, a digital foundry are clowns. Regardless if you call them clowns or not, but are you saying that they're saying when you booted up the all they was doing is explaining what happened? So this is the problem. Because you have an issue with what they said, again, you're not just listening. So you're not just taking the facts. So are you saying that they're lying that when they booted up the Xbox ROG Ally that it didn't make you do the crate and all that stuff? Are you saying they're lying? I think that the problem is when we dislike people, like I used to always tell my kids, someone you don't like can still give you good advice. If a crackhead said, hey, don't do crack, don't be like, I ain't listening to you. Just think how stupid that sounds. So the thing is, just because you might not like these guys, don't mean that what they just said isn't true. Also, let me go to Monkey Boy said currently on the PlayStation Store, 3 out of the top 5 games are owned by Microsoft, and that's the thing. So my point would
We know the ones that they bought. We know the mega games. We know. We know. Like.
Right,
God damn.
That
Call of Duty's up there. Great. We know the games they bought. Okay, we get it.
I did want to talk about this.
Like, what the fuck?
I think
that narrative is so stupid. Like,
I
it'd be
did
like
wanna talk
somebody
about
going
this
out and
real
buying
quick.
Madden or GTA and saying, I got the best game in the biggest game in the world. Okay, it's been the biggest game in the world 20 fucking years before you spent $100 billion on it. We know. That's nothing new. We know.
I did want to point out. I think I don't know if you guys heard this news.
And you're killing that brand too.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Anyway.
You're okay.
Hold on. Whoa, you've been interrupting people all day. I haven't said damn near nothing this
I
whole
kind of want to
podcast.
bring it into why
Like,
I
you guys
think
are
Sony
crazy.
is why I think Sony is successful. Microsoft's for the most part in the games division is a failure. Sony just recently said that they are not interested in buying Warner Brothers because everyone's heard about the Warner Brothers being potentially up for sale. Sony said instead we're looking to invest more into our games and anime. Anime right now is huge. Chainsaw Man, the movie, just topped the box office on top of Demon Slayer, 2 projects Sony had hands in. They're making bank. Sony is the kind of company where they invest in themselves, not try to buy the big corporations and like, oh, but they got like 100 IPs we can use. Yeah, but now we're in debt, billions of dollars, just to get those IPs. So the rest of the corporate companies could be like, well, now how do we get our costs back or get our money back?
I get that. No, I mean that's a good point. The thing
Microsoft has not been good at making their own games or their own studios. They just buy success and just run with it.
Yeah, and I think unfortunately people are just given a negative connotation to Microsoft. So here's the bad thing. Some stuff could be real, some stuff can't be. For instance, Doom goes over, right? And I'm a fan of Doom. So I played and beat every Doom. Doom Eternal was my 2020 game of the year. The new Doom, The Dark Age came out, and I'm not blaming Microsoft, but it just so happened, damn, Doom was like 2016, Doom was good. Then 2016 was good. Then Doom Eternal was better. Like Doom's been going up and up. And then now they purchased a Bethesda and they put out Doom, The Dark Ages, and it's like, damn, this Doom wasn't good. And I'm not saying that was Microsoft's fault, but it seems like whenever Microsoft do something or touch something, it get a bad connotation. For instance, Call of Duty is still gonna sell great, but then the whole Game Pass thing, they lost $300 million. Like, damn, bro, can they get a win? So I just feel like what Murder was saying, what's gonna make somebody say I'm gonna buy the next Microsoft? Because they tend to have negativity around them, right? This past probably 3 years, Microsoft has been in the news for way more negative topics. Now, it just I didn't make the stuff up. It just they've been like negativity is surrounding them like flies on crap. It's crazy.
It's a dark cloud hanging over them.
Yeah,
and Cowboy, hold on, and then keep going. I'm just going to ask you a question that you're probably gonna roll into.
Yeah.
All this negativity that they've been having, is that the players that have done that? Is it like the podcasters that have done that?
Right.
When are people going to stop sitting there fighting and blaming shit on PlayStation and Nintendo and everybody else and say, and be real and just be like, hey, some of this shit is Microsoft and Xbox and Phil, and some of this shit is their fault.
Right.
Everybody's out here blaming each other or looking for somebody to blame, but there's a couple people, but when are the people going to sit? All the things that you just said, Microsoft themselves single-handedly did.
Right.
Well, I think it's also kind of funny, and this is a thing I think Sony's actually been smart with. Is like, do you hear Sony executives coming out and saying the statements Microsoft executives say? Oh, it's only 4 games. Then like 4 months later, it's like, oh no, it's more than 4. And it's like, oh, just sometimes silence is actually a valid option.
Yeah, and I've told Cowboy this many a times. When you deal with PlayStation, whether you like them or hate them or they're shiesty or whatever the situation is, I know going into a situation what I'm dealing with when I'm dealing with PlayStation. They tell you we don't give a fuck. We're here to make money, buy our consoles. We still here. We're gonna nickel and dime you. Or we're gonna do whatever we can. I know what I'm expecting when I come dealing with PlayStation. When you're dealing with Microsoft, you don't know what you're dealing with or what you're gonna get month to month.
Yeah,
and some people don't like that. It's like the inconsistency, the lying, the these kids will fall for that shit. But once you become a grown ass man, it's like I tell people all the time, I don't lie to nobody but the police and my girl. Why the fuck am I being lied to by a gaming company? And why the fuck am I defending it? Why? Like, this is game. Like, people say all the time, this is fucking video games. Why are you lying to me? You can't come out and give anybody on any side of your Microsoft side. You can't come out and give the gamers no like straight up statement on anything that we got going forward besides, it's like I don't like it.
Like you mentioned, I like you kind of put it in a good way. Sony, they treat you like a consumer, a mindless. It might as well be a dollar symbol with arms and legs. Microsoft goes in and tries to be like, "Hey, we're your friends. We're here to help you. Oh, we understand you're having troubling times. Well, here's a month of Game Pass." It's like, cool, you're not my friend still.
Here's an interview and a controller. Talk about us nice. Hey.
Oh God. Here's a controller people actually want, but we're not going to sell.
Well, listen, guys.
Get on your podcast. For me.
So listen, guys. Vet went live. I am going to go over there. I do have this set up. So once the stream ends, it'll bring everybody over. But I also put the link as well in the pin to the chat. So if you guys want to go over there, we'll be talking about more of this too. Just a disclaimer, I did say it might be a little bit of drama, but Vet's been talking about Be the Old Cowboy. If you guys ever watch my old stuff, my old gimmick was to be controversial. I love controversy. If I had beef with somebody, I would bring them up on the stream, talk about them, and that was my thing. I'll make a video about them. I make them famous, quote unquote. I just felt like, I just feel like I didn't like that energy anymore. I kind of let it go. Vet has always been poking me like, oh, you're the not old cowboy. So I said, bro, I promise. If you do a show, I'll come on and I'll literally play the old gimmick. I would drop. And we had some beef recently with people. But I'm not bringing it up. But if somebody bring it up, I'll do like the old me. Like, I'll name drop. I'll just answer questions. I'll just keep it real. That was my whole gimmick. Keep it real. Like, I didn't hide from everything. I didn't say like, oh, I'm not going to say nothing. So at the end of the day, we're planning to just kind of talking about console wars and stuff. But if it goes there, it's going to go there. So I'm just getting you guys. And I'm just saying, you guys should probably check out his show because it's probably going to be a little crazy.
Cowboy, what you should do is you should walk in there with your freaking WWE championship belt. Like, okay, the champ's here. Who's my next
listen, I'm a guest on the show, but we'll see what happens. So
Tomorrow's Wednesday, don't get his ass whooped. TPG, you stay out. Don't get him hyped up. Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. Wake up tomorrow and it's on,
bro.
Yeah, don't get it. Don't talk about wrestling belt. Not on the eve.
Not on the eve. Yeah,
not on the eve. Because I'll get piped.
Listen, hey, Murder, I'm gonna take care of you tomorrow.
Hey,
Don't
I be over here
you
on the
worry
couch,
about it.
cowboy, like this. I be over here, mother.
Hey, Murder, hold up, Murder. We got two. I don't want to say the word dates, but because that's but we got two things coming up this week. All right, one we got tomorrow, and I'm buying that Arc Raiders. All right, I was watching videos on it, so I like I said, you get it, I get it, so I'm buying it.
Hey, it's different. It's new.
Yeah,
like, I'm going in like you. You got more. Well, you were playing it before me. I'm going in blind too.
Right.
You know,
You know what I did? I even re-download Vigor, and I played a little bit of that, and I even today was playing Hunt Showdown, and I was like, I wanted to see what my feelings was for Distraction, and when I thought of the beta, I was like, the beta was kind of dope, like for its own reasons, and I'm trying to play other ones I played. I was like, yeah, I wanna get into it. Like I was saying, I can see my wife jumping on, right? And I say, look, because this is a pop in and pop out game. This isn't a game where you gotta always play. We're gonna be like, hey, Murder, let's just jump in, bro. Let's just see if we can grab some stuff and leave. Don't grab no weapons. Let's just, guys, we're talking about Arc Raiders, if you didn't know. So
like,
I think
Murder, they told me about some legendary stuff over here. Let's go see if we can get it.
Right.
You know, like
I watched the video that was saying what you need to know, and it was cool. It said the one thing, it was like this is different from a Call of Duty or anything where the pressure is on. Like you don't want to play and not get any kills. You want to be like, bro, you ain't kill nobody. No, this is all about making it back. That's different. That's different.
Yeah, an Extraction. Like yeah. I'm new to it. I like the beta. $40. Like okay.
Yeah,
I spend that more on taking the family out to eat. Probably 3 times that.
Listen,
like that's nothing. And that's what
my stomach getting big because I eat so much, man.
Mine is too. Look.
Listen. My wife today said, "What we eating?" I was like, "I don't know." She was like, "You want me to make some food?" I was like, "Make food. We don't eat at home. You don't cook no more. We eat out every day."
Salad.
So now, I mean, I do like to go to Panera Bread every now and then
because we're getting big.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I'm eating good, so
it's
worth it. It's worth it.
My lady's Mexican and black.
Oh,
I get the beans, the rice. I be over here.
My wife did end up cooking today. She made some macaroni and cheese. She made some pork beans with the hot dogs in it and something else. So it did the job, you know.
Frankie beans. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
All right,
hey, you got an obligation, so yeah.
Definitely, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
go
on your ass tomorrow.
It's going down. It's going
and
down.
Now your mama knows.
All right, Murder. Thanks for coming on, man.
No, brother.
All right, peace. Guys, thanks, Murder, and everybody. Yo, thank all you guys for showing up. I even appreciate you guys in the chat. Cleveland, my guy, Blood, Monkey Boy. I'm sorry I didn't get to read everything you guys wrote, but I definitely was putting it on the screen. I mean, listen, I do understand what you guys are saying about whether you get a PlayStation or a new Xbox. I got a feeling the new Xbox is going to be good. I've been saying it because if they could pull it off. Now, I just think they need to market it and say it's high end. They need the projection, not need the. It's like with the folding phones. They didn't say we want everybody to get one. They said no. We know this is just going to be marketed to a certain brand of people. Whether you're an early adopter, whether you're a tech enthusiast, whether you're you just like you're a tech guy. They got to market it a certain way, and I think it will do better. But anyway, guys, jump over to Vet. I'm about to go over there now. Once I end the stream, it'll pop you guys over there if you don't click on the link yourself. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. And now your mama knows. Oh, man. Write that down. No, like really, write that down.
I'll make you famous. Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man. And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!